boy. You like that? You like that? I like that.
That is very offensive.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of TACT Lab, where four friends stand in a puddle. I'm Tyler, and like always, I'm surrounded by three friends.
I'm sitting.
Chris, how are you?
Good, dude. Just enjoying Thomas's drip. Listen.
He's got a new swimming pool.
Yeah.
It's that wob, wet-ass basement.
I don't know what I'm sitting in.
Oh, yeah. It might have absorbed up into the couch.
It's okay.
You might be sitting in a slightly damp couch.
We'll never sleep in the wet spot.
No, don't do that.
No, he's got an indoor pool.
Below ground.
Below?
Indoor,
Aren't
below
they all
ground.
kind of? In ground.
In ground.
Below subgrade. How are you, Thomas?
Good. You want to smell Geralt's bathwater?
What is this?
Oh, man. Well, I think Geralt's pretty sexy from The Witcher.
Oh, okay. So you're gay now?
All right, so this scent is made from Geralt's bathwater.
So
as
casual.
pungent.
He said Geralt's pretty sexy.
He is pretty sexy. As pungent as week-old battle
Hey, you're
slaughter.
sitting next to him.
A soup.
Well, I'm going to catch the gate? What are you trying to say?
What?
What is that
You're
supposed to
sitting
mean?
next to him.
You're
I thought
sitting
you were going
next.
to look at him like the.
I'm just listening. Like,
Oh, okay, I thought it
I
was
mean,
like
another
a,
man can acknowledge another man's handsomeness. I mean, it's not gay.
It's not.
He's a very handsome man.
Here you go, Chris. You can get Yennefer's underarms.
It's called
man.
a soup of dirt and grime and blood, conveniently in a stick form. So where do you scratch it?
And where the name's at in the circle.
I'm good.
You don't want one?
I'm good.
You don't want
I don't
Roach,
wanna-
his horse?
I don't want to smell dirty ass.
You don't want the smell of surprise?
This smell is surprise.
Dude,
Yeah,
what is
yeah,
this?
try it.
I'm good.
One whiff of her odor and you're enthralled by her charms?
You might
Oh, man, it's
put another
it's not-
perspective on the show.
Is it not doing it?
No, it is. I'm trying to figure it out.
Am I
It's
supposed
just
to
bathwater.
scratch it?
Yeah, scratch. It's a scratch and sniff. Yeah.
Where do I scratch
It
it
smells
at?
like a
On the-
sock.
The
Probably.
circle.
You don't want to smell this.
I'm good.
Dude, it smells like onions.
This
That's BSBO, right?
That's an underarm. Here's
it's not bad.
here's
I
a.
call BS. Smell Yennefer's underarm.
All right, smell the bathwater.
I'll smell Kikimora corpse.
All right, this says flowers and fruits is how Yennefer smells, but
That's
why
not-
bother bathing when you can cast a spell?
Dude, that's a troll, right? Her underarm smelled good, but the bathwater smells. That's actually what I've expected.
Just smell that.
Oh
one.
yeah, she does
Smell that
smell
one.
good. That
Yeah.
doesn't smell like an onion at all.
No, this is actually what I expect his bathwater to smell like.
Smell that.
Oh, this smells good.
I'm
This
good.
smells good.
I believe you.
You're not even gonna smell it?
No, I can't smell any of them. I can't be biased to her armpits.
That's nasty, isn't it?
Yeah.
It
What
does.
is this?
That one's
Flowers
worse.
and
A
fruits is-
corpse. It's a dead body.
What is that
Bone.
supposed to be called?
Kikimora's corpse.
Dude,
It's bad, isn't
that's
it?
bad, but not as bad as the bathwater.
Really?
Have you smelled the bathwater yet, Thomas?
They're both pretty bad.
Alex has to smell the bathwater. Smell it.
Come on, we got
This kind
the
of smells like paper.
Witcher bathwater.
This isn't bad.
No, I'm good.
It's not as bad as the bathwater.
I got a sensitive smell.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
I can
don't
smell
wanna
it
run.
from here.
All right, smell her underarm at least.
Here, I'll smell the
No,
underarm.
Like I'm smelling
This
flowers
smells
now.
like flour.
Where's
Yeah, the
her
underarm is fine. I would be.
Smells like flour.
I can smell flour from here.
I
Oh,
can't.
that's much better.
I can't smell this at all.
So
I
yeah,
can't smell this at all.
my sister got these, so shout out to her. Thank you for the
There's no smell. I got nothing on that one.
on the corpse.
Yep.
Did you scratch it again?
I just scratched it.
Oh, maybe it's all gone.
Yeah, it's all gone. It evaporated.
We've smelled it all off.
So you only had 3?
Well, there's a couple more.
No,
Well,
keep going.
Oh, okay.
I probably smelled the cardstock and over the smell of that.
Probably.
thing.
Oh, dude, I smelled the freaking dead corpse on my fingers.
Okay, here's a
nasty.
Blavkin before the butchering.
If that's what Geralt's bathwater smells like, then what does his body smell like before he got in the bathwater?
Smell of surprise. Well, you know he's like
Probably
killing shit.
BO, blood, dick cheese, all kinds of stuff.
Because he had sex with women dirty.
Yeah.
You want to smell his horse?
No brushing teeth.
Smell of surprise.
Wait, the reek of market? What is this?
That's good.
It's surprisingly good.
It smells like sandalwood. Like a sandalwood.
Yeah.
You smell?
Okay.
Wait, this is supposed to be a market?
Before the butcher.
Tell me that's not sandalwood.
Chinese wet market. Smell like bats.
Yeah, that's where they found COVID.
Blaviken? Before the butchering.
The Blumpkin.
Yeah, that does sound like I'm sanding.
Sandalwood.
No, but I'm sanding. Like a sawdust in my...
Oh.
Smells good.
This smells the same.
It does not smell the same as that.
You gotta cleanse your palate.
Tell me that doesn't smell similar.
It smells like the card.
The other one smelled like sawdust to me.
All right, so I want some real one. I want
not
like
too bad.
Hermione's asshole, Harry
as a
Potter's
grown-up,
ball
right?
sack.
That's nasty, dude.
The first book or last book?
Came in a little pouch.
Last book. Last
Be
book.
careful.
Okay.
You don't want the first book?
Last book.
Only, and if the answer's not epilogue, you're still in trouble.
Yeah.
I
The
want
play. The play with them as 30-year-olds.
Dumbledore's
You want
truffle butter.
Yeah, truffle butter.
Yeah, you want the actress, not the.
Brenda Watts nutsack.
Oh God.
I remember buying those jelly beans as a kid.
Yeah, those are
Oh,
bad.
that sucked. Have you
Didn't
seen
we
the?
try some in here?
Yeah, we did, I think. I found them for cheap, and we tried them, and they were nasty.
They were bad.
Well, how are you, Alex? What's wrong with your eyes?
It's cool to wear sunglasses indoors, man.
Yeah, I'm
Don't you know?
ready. As soon as we leave here, I get on a plane to the U.S. Embassy in Ukraine.
Going to fight for Mother
I'm
Ukraine.
not going to fight. I'm going to win.
What is your weapon of choice?
That rare grenade launcher that's laying on the ground. They said Chechen Jeep. The Land
The
Rover
thing
is
is,
blown up.
it's just like 3 rounds, and then you're done.
I don't care. It's rare.
Make them count.
If I get 4 kills with it, it'll upgrade to legendary.
How would you fight? How would you fight?
How would I fight?
Would you fight like a rebel? Like let him walk past your little hole in the ground? And then
I watch Patriot. I would just take the same tactics I watched from the Patriot movie and just replicate it.
you run from tree to tree, run to gun to gun.
Yeah, I'll just take.
I told that to Elizabeth. I was like, that's how you have to fight.
You have to. I'll take Thomas's kids, train them how to shoot a gun.
Reload for
Load,
it.
aim small, miss small.
Yeah, here you
Just
go.
fuck them up.
Here's Alex in Ukraine.
Yeah. As soon as I land off the fucking chopper,
This music's playing the whole time.
I'm just walking.
But then it turns into
Sigma energy right there.
yep.
And then 15 minutes later, you're like, I want to go home.
I'm like, this place fucking sucks.
And then you're like, there's a place below hell.
Yeah. There's a.
And I'm sending you
Yeah.
there.
When does it change?
We
When
all
does
just
it do
save
the-
24
when does
hours
it
a
do the
day.
thing?
I haven't found that version yet. This is a different song.
There's hell. And there's a
See
place
when
below
it
hell.
when it does the well, then
That's
it
a
shows
different
Alex
song.
like
Hold on.
then it shows Alex like in a cave with a head, like
My
it
luck-
slides over
My luck, I'll get converted to Muslim, Islam, and go
in
to
Ukraine.
You just get taken hostage by
The Chechens, and they convert you.
You just somehow get.
Crimea is home now.
You see him.
Crimea is my home.
He takes over the TikTok page. He's,
You do have to fight dirty.
Yeah.
I would. I don't know how you'd fight against a very updated army with drones, with the ability to see the battlefield from above and be like, there's 5 guys on the other side of this wall, and they kind of expect you to be there. I mean, how would you
I'll
fight?
just take a bunch of drones with holographic pictures and just change the environment around them.
Create a wooden giant horse.
And just make illusions for the Russian military.
We give you this horse as a gift.
And then as soon as the horse goes in there, it pops down, that song plays, and I just walk out.
There's like 100 drones moving with the horse to create its picture. I don't know, man. It's
You getting out of the helicopter?
Yeah, it's me getting out of the helicopter, out of Trojan horse. Where's Putin?
this is not the song, but
Okay.
Let's have a trial by combat, just me versus Putin 1v1.
yeah. Would you go
Solve
hand to hand combat if you were over there and you obviously you need a gun that can get some distance, right? Or are you going to be in
I'll
the
make it personal.
hallways?
I got a tomahawk and a knife.
You're just going to like hide behind a gurney. And then just like stab a guy in the ankle when he walks by, but then like get up and run into the down the hallway.
What I'm gonna do is I just watched Shooter the other day, so I'm gonna mix Shooter,
There you go.
Mark Wahlberg's tactics from that movie,
Oh yeah.
with Patriot. I think I can take him down.
So long range sniping.
And if I gotta hide in a in a drainage ditch and just shove a knife in somebody's throat.
Pull a dead Ukraine body on top of
me
you.
and lay there.
You're just like
And
looking
and when he
up.
passes, I just like
Yeah, you're just like eye to eye contact with the guy that's about to. He's looking at the other.
like I'm
the head's right here, but your eyes are looking at
and then
him.
as soon as he looks at me, I just lock eyes with him and just
You have a boot knife.
yeah.
It's like you're all muddy and dirty, but your eyes are perfectly clean.
It's like the scene from Predator when Arnold's covered in mud.
Yeah.
It's just eyeballs move.
Yeah, he's just like,
Or it's like the scene from with Owen Wilson when he's in the fucking ravine of dead bodies.
Yeah.
And they come up and they're just like, pow, 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 pow. Somehow he doesn't get shot.
that's a good scene because he's crawling out, going,
Yeah.
crawling out.
Yeah.
That's a good scene.
There's been a lot going on. We won't go into it. Thomas hates talking about this.
I'm over it.
but
I'm just over it, man.
if you are a foreign fighter and you're listening right now,
I thought they got bombed.
they did.
Well,
Yeah.
probably not listening.
Apparently there's a
Spirit.
Ukraine military base that they took all the foreign fighters to, and Russia sent some ballistic
Are you telling
missiles
me
there.
that they used our foreign fighters as cannon fodder?
No, I think what happened was they
Low-key?
had. So what it's called is OPSEC, OPSEC, and that there's people in place that keep your ass from being on your phone and texting and sending out shit to Twitter and Instagram and being like, click, check me out, I'm in Ukraine, bitches.
Oh, yeah.
They'll put that shit to a stop in our military.
Yeah,
For protection, for
geolocation.
Yeah. So what's I think happened is that there was
Something got out.
a horde of data coming out of this this military base.
Someone's on Instagram just tagging their location. It's like me and my bestie about to get lit shooting some Russians.
Okay.
They wouldn't do it to us. They wouldn't shoot a bomb
So
here.
then Russia's like threw a couple ballistic missiles. And like I think over 100 people are dead now. They're still going through the rubble, but over it's up to 134 either injured or dead.
So if they really want to send a message, they'll send 3 more while they're
so-
going through the rubble. Kill the people
Kill the
helping them.
rescuers.
So
Yeah.
if you were over there and you went for a reason like to get away from something in America, you survived that bombing. Now's a good time to go to the countryside.
Just
go
dig a hobbit hole.
Just go live in the woods for like 3 years.
Water heater.
Just dig a hobbit hole.
Yeah,
live.
you can fake your death.
Yeah, like you're dead now legally, probably.
You're out of
Then
your
Gandalf
miss-
comes in 5 years later and you're like, Gandalf.
Then you sneak into Russia and kill Steven Seagal.
No, you're just done. You just go to the hillside and live out your days.
As a sheep
Tax
farmer.
free.
Tax free.
Yeah, living on rock soup, baby.
Yeah,
I love
the taste of leather.
Love that lifestyle. That lifestyle calls to me.
You like gray and rain?
They have gray and they have very bountiful wheat fields.
You love cold
Not
nights?
anymore.
Not now.
Well,
You love cold,
used
wet
to.
nights?
You like the bad parts of Elden Ring? That's Ukraine right now.
Yeah,
Khalid?
I love
Yeah,
spread.
Khalid. Yeah,
Khalid,
Khalid.
however you say it.
Yeah,
I
that
love
world.
I just want to call it DJ Khalid every time I see
Khalid.
it.
It's pretty- just-
I mean, imagine not having any way to wipe your ass too. You got to spread it really, really far. Take a poop, and hopefully it didn't touch anything.
I mean, how did the people on the Mayflower wipe their butts?
They didn't.
I don't know. They probably
Alright.
pooped over in a bucket and then they threw the shit in.
I think they had to stick with a rag on it.
I mean, toilet paper is
Oh, yeah.
a modern invention. We're just spoiled.
Stick with the
This
rag.
hand will do a lot of cleanup work.
There's a lot of water
All
around
you
the boat.
need is 3 shells.
Yeah.
Scoop,
All right,
scoop
Sylvester
it,
Stallone.
and then you wipe it.
You scoop it and poop
Just
it.
go to the beach and find you a nice shell.
They never explain how that works.
They don't. I mean, there's sand in those shells too.
You know, well, cats poop in sand.
Yeah, but don't touch down their asshole to
Yeah.
the sand.
They know how to pinch it off.
If you had a really bad poop, couldn't you just grab a handful of sand and sanitize yourself, kind of?
You wouldn't want
Oof.
to. And
I
then
wouldn't.
I then walk like 30 steps and see how that feels.
Dogs never
You would
wipe.
get one hell of a fucking rash. They pinch it off.
Dogs don't,
They're-
It's because they have a flat.
Yeah, their ass is
They don't
flat.
have a
dogs
cheek.
don't have cheeks.
They have a cheek holding it in.
Yeah, they don't have the smushers.
That's what I was saying. If you didn't have toilet paper, you get the cheeks like super tight,
Keep it
and
flat.
out. Yeah, and then it just
I've seen some
cuts
videos
it
where they
off.
do that.
Where what?
Oh, they spread the ass cheeks?
I mean, if you squat, it's gonna. If you squat properly, you're probably
Step
not gonna have
bro.
much of a problem.
You get the asshole out further if you squat. Yeah,
If you go all the way down, you prolapse.
Don't
you do prolapse. I've had a couple of those where I pooped out in the woods and then I went to wipe and
You
I'm like
prolapsed?
wiping a prolapse little piece of.
You had to take your middle ring finger and just push it back
you
up.
just
in
push
there?
it.
Yikes.
I've never had anything for inside my body come outside my body.
And then
Except like this.
It doesn't come out. It does not. I didn't
It
have.
just poofs out
It's almost like
like a red starfish.
I don't know. I didn't have a chance to look at it.
Like it comes
Yikes.
out like a cone, or reverse.
But like when I stood up, I
crack
had to shake a little bit to get it to kind of go
That's
back.
just a loose turd hanging out, right?
No, it was a little bit of
Little
like
pink sock action.
what's that little section called? There's like a sphincter, and then the section between it
I don't
is
know.
the butt, is the ass.
Yes.
It's
The
a little
anus?
track that it has to pass through. Yeah,
The anus?
but it's like this thick. Your anus is like that thick. You have an inner sphincter and an outer sphincter, and the outer sphincter is
I don't
what you
know.
actually put your tongue to.
You don't want to put tongue on the inner anus.
Yeah.
I mean, actually could if you douched it out.
If they
If
were
you could
able to
reach in.
if they were able to relax it enough where it would kind of open up a little bit, you might be able to get your tongue to the
It's like
inner
a silver
anus.
dollar size.
It's a little treat in there.
How
What's
long-
that?
How long's your tongue, sir?
I mean, you can put your
Gene
pee-pee in
Simmons
there.
could probably do it.
What?
You can put your pee-pee in there.
That's a tight fit.
I don't like it when grown ups say your pee.
Just, you can
just say
your,
cock.
You can put your dick in there.
Put your dick in there, yeah.
There you go. Is that
Yeah.
better?
Please.
Put your penis in
You
there.
can put your little pee in there. You don't put underwear on the little blow doll over there?
Think about putting a
What, Yasica?
put some underwear on Jessica.
nothing against anal sex.
Little boy briefs, man.
Little boy briefs.
She might look sexy. It'll cover up her privates.
Well, here comes,
There is a thing called boy. It's like, anyway.
DSS.
Dick sucking DSS.
Society.
D,
Department of Social Services.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Or CPS, Child Protective Services.
Yeah.
I
They
thought
probably
that was
hate
home
it.
security.
They probably hate each
CPS.
other.
No, that's CPI.
CPI.
That's Christian McCaffrey. He'll hunt you down if his ankles weren't always broke.
Yeah, he'll run at you and blow his hammy. All you gotta do is just run backwards from him.
Yep.
Talking about something's just
Actually, probably run at him.
Yeah.
It'll probably freak him out.
Dude will probably. He would slap you away. He's a brick wall.
Ain't he like 5'8"?
He's like a lot smaller than he looks on TV.
He's smaller, but he's.
Just legs. That's it. He has no other body strength.
I don't know about that.
He benched 225 for 8.
Have you seen him after he got on the?
He looks the same.
Have you? Okay. He got on the juice though.
He lost some body fat.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
Doing curls underwater don't make you any stronger. Or-
CMC.
tell that to Lord Hamilton.
Dude, CMC on the
Fuck
juice.
that guy. He might be. I don't know. He'll got pass the drug test though.
He's juiced.
So's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Rock.
Somehow.
Yeah, from
So
those
is The Rock.
injuries. From the injuries.
I've never seen a white boy get so yoked. Let's put it that way.
You ever seen John Cena?
John,
To be fair, yeah, like Luke Kuechly wasn't that yoked.
all right, John Cena. If you look at pictures of him in his like bodybuilding days, there's no way he's not doing something.
He's huge
he was
now.
on-
What about The Rock?
You shouldn't have like penis veins running through your bicep.
That's real gross.
It was like comical.
That's
seeing
just a
him.
nightmare.
His vein, it's like a fucking water hose coming from his neck all the way down.
It's like he's got
You're
a
talking about
garter
The Rock,
snake.
right?
John Cena had it too.
Oh, yeah.
Peacemaker.
Oh, let me see.
They're big, dude. It's like snakes in their veins, man.
Yeah. But like John Cena's veins are way huger
Yeah, see,
than
look at his
Rock's.
bodybuilding pictures, like this from when he was younger. It's ridiculous.
That's why. Yeah.
This.
Look at those veins.
Jesus
that's not even-
fucking Christ.
That's not even worse. I think it was worse than Peacemaker, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
you got to see his young
This shit.
days.
Yeah, like that, it's just and it's the same spot.
And he's really not that big there either.
That's his post rest. That's his powerlifting.
That look at that.
Well,
He's never done anything.
I mean, he
unnatural in his
really
life.
has
Oh, right
zero
there he
body
did.
fat.
He literally did steroids right there.
He said he's clean.
I really think that's the same muscle mass, but just no body fat.
Yeah, you can't be that much muscle and be.
Oh, he's even got it not flexing.
Yeah.
I think he's just that vein may have like popped or some shit.
But see, like
No.
that wrestling picture, that's probably
That's not real.
My bad.
one down from that one.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
See, he put on some body
That's
fat.
body fat and muscle, but it makes you way bigger.
That looks
Yeah.
like his travel.
Yeah.
He's not working.
Oof. Look at that. That's a blown bicep, boys. Well, let's look at The Rock now.
Well, he's like
The Rock's way bigger.
ridiculously huge.
Yeah. So you know he's
I'm
juicing,
not into a.
right? Rock has to
Yeah,
be
the Rock
juicing.
was juicing because he got his nipples, had nipple surgery.
What did that do? What do you mean? Why do
he
you?
had gynecomastia from steroids. If you look at
So-
pictures from like, see right there, yeah, he had like he didn't have poofy nipples, but you can tell there was a little sagging.
Like if he smalled down.
Yeah, you
Like the
his
sag
see his
under it?
See how his nipple is.
This?
It kind of falls under the
Yeah.
nipple area. Oh, whoa.
That?
Yeah, gaze into my nipples.
What's wrong with his face,
The
too?
nipples of the future.
Had a fucking
there's-
Jar Jar
Wait,
Binks
is there-
face.
Oh, okay. I thought
There's a lot happening there.
His face is wider at the
I
jawline.
was gonna say, like Thomas zoomed in on his dick, and when I was looking at his face,
But yeah, he had surgery on his.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, you can see that zooming out the picture. Yeah, that's when he got big in Fast Five, right?
Oh, they even pointed out the bad hair, dumb tattoo. They're
Head
just
too
like,
round,
so they're saying
out of fashion.
Yeah.
they're saying that's 10 out of 10. 2 out of 10 would not bang. Those I've noticed that too. Those are big nipples on Joe
Who's
Rogan.
hanging on
He's
Joe
just really
Rogan's nipples?
cold. He's just really cold.
Wouldn't
man.
they go in?
I
Your
don't know.
nipples come out when you're cold, dude.
Oh, I wish my cock
Your
did
dick
that.
goes. Yeah, no.
Your dick goes in.
What are you saying?
You don't have your you don't get cold and your nipples get hard.
Yeah, they get hard, but they don't elongate.
dude, it's about to happen.
What?
We just signed a Xavier Woods, so we're gonna trade Chin for
Oh no.
old boy probably.
Let's find a good picture of the Rock now. Like what did Black Adam rock?
I don't like.
There was the safety, right?
I mean, that's not bad. That's still him. Just
He needs to be. See,
Black Adam
this?
Rock.
okay.
The thing is, like, when he did that stint of like the mid 2000s when he did like Tooth Fairy,
like Tooth Fairy
the
Rock
Iron
is
Gang,
prime rock.
yeah, and that's like obtainable. He's so fucking massive.
He's too big.
I think his.
That's cleaned up.
I guess that was when he wasn't that. He was like,
Look at the one that's real blue.
Like
Blue-
Thomas.
he
blue
wasn't.
one.
He wasn't gonna make it as an actor then. He
Or
was-
behind the scenes.
That's a pretty big bicep.
Like-
He's fucking massive.
his ex-wife just told him to get super yoked and do what he wants.
Is that his bicep, or do you think that suit adds anything?
no, that suit's skin tight. He said.
yeah. That's that like Under Armour shit.
He said he made a point of not being that he didn't want CG or pads. Like he tried to get as big as he can to be Black Adam.
Look at that. There's one below, Thomas. Go over to the other page. All right, there's now one down. No,
Yeah, the one where he's like
That
straining.
one.
That one, yeah.
dude?
so those are big old veins.
Or is he like trying to be like the peak of male physique?
Yeah, he's trying to be like the badass superhero or anti-hero, whatever.
I mean, the veins are big, but I mean, his body. If he lost the body
But he's
fat,
dehydrated as fuck right there.
Yeah.
Just like when
he's not as cut at
Hugh
that
Jackman did it.
as that John Cena workout shot where he was.
No,
Holy shit.
because John Cena's on like the medicine he needs to be to get the striations, and he has like he's dry. The Rock, like there's like a different process.
That dude eats. I mean, how much food do you have to eat to sustain this type of body?
Oh, you're eating like 5,000 calories a day, probably.
How many eggs are you eating a day?
Like, probably 12 a day.
Yeah,
6 meals, 800 calories a piece.
A lot
Yeah.
of working out.
and
And,
I bet. And is the Rock coming out of pocket for this, or is Marvel or
has-
the film studio coming out of pocket for his diet?
He has his own training coach, his nutrition coach.
I just wonder who pays for it. Does he pay for it, or does the film studio pay for this?
The film studio normally pays for the actor to get in shape, but I think he actually has his own team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he probably gets.
It's probably a split bill.
Incentive.
He probably gets paid to pay his guy.
Yeah.
It's like a little double workaround.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine how much money it costs to feed himself every day.
Oh, that's a lot of money. Because he gets custom made meals. He has a chef making food for him.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
Alex,
eating, like-
Alex could do this with like $5 worth of eggs a day.
That's a lot of eggs.
$5 worth of eggs, that would probably get you like 24 eggs.
And now, is it like free range farm raised eggs?
No,
or is
Yeah,
it
only
like,
the best.
Or is it like the
No,
Normal
talking-
eggs?
Just eat eggs.
Just
We're talking about Food Line eggs.
okay, food line is just like
Well-
bare minimum, not the ones in the plastic bag that are already
No,
pre-shelled.
I'm talking about the ones in the styrofoam carton.
Yeah. and
the
you-
cheap ones.
Yeah. They're good. You can eat 12 eggs a day and be healthy.
Yeah, Alex,
Yeah,
you
that's
need
not bad.
$5 worth of them a day.
That's it. That and like some lettuce.
That's a shitload of eggs.
No
if
meat?
You think
You're saying you could.
You get all your protein and fats from eggs.
that's at least like 2 dozen eggs at the very least.
Yeah, that's all I ate all day. You get fucking.
You would be a ton of eggs by
What
day
would-
3.
No, I love eggs, man.
But not.
Not that much, dude.
You can cook them all differently. I think you put some tomatoes
Dude,
in
we're talking
some.
like 400 eggs a week.
Yeah, but it's either eggs or it's chicken or it's the salad.
broccoli.
Like it's
If you could
it's
add
all the same.
If you could add some crunch to it, it'd be fine.
He was probably doing
You need
duck
that
eggs,
crunch.
and he was microdosing shrimp.
microdose shrimp.
How do you microdose the shrimp?
I don't know,
Yeah,
that's
I'm sure he's not microdosing any sort of
that's true.
needles either.
No, you can microdose shellfish to get over an allergy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody call PETA.
I microdose on
take-
walnuts.
I think somebody did that to snake poison, didn't he? No, I think there's a guy.
They did do
Hey,
that.
Yeah,
he
he built up
microdosed
his
the venom.
tolerance.
It is so yeah. And then when the snake bit him, he's like, "I'm a fucking immune bitch."
Yeah.
I thought
Was he immune?
So can you do that with AIDS?
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
Yeah, I think
Microdose AIDS.
I think it gets in your body and
I
replicates.
think that first microdose is like game on.
Microdose is macrodose.
It SimCities in your body.
I macrodosed AIDS.
That's how you got COVID.
One half a milligram of AIDS every day will keep it away from you.
You can't overdose on that.
What if you inject AIDS into someone that has a lot of AIDS though?
That's just
You
like
just get worse AIDS.
It's just like pouring more water in the bucket.
Yeah, you just accelerated the AIDS process.
Okay. It turns into like anti-AIDS.
I'm giving aid.
They say they can fix it now.
They just choose not to.
No, it's expensive, but there's like a recent breakthrough in AIDS. They can fix it.
Nice.
Wiped it off.
Well, insulin $35.
Yep. We live in America, baby.
Why does insulin cost so much?
We live in America. This
Trump
is
had it.
this
Trump had it down to
capitalism, baby.
$35.
Capitalism, baby.
Biden came in and overturned it.
I did that.
And now he's reinstating it. He's gonna be like, "Look, I lowered the cost of insulin, even though it was already lowered when it got in."
Let's not talk about politics. I don't like talking about it.
All right, we'll move on.
I want to
We'll
know.
move on. We'll move on.
I do want to know. Like, I feel
We don't know what we're talking about.
True.
me especially. Me especially.
Like, I did that.
Yeah, we're like, yeah.
We know the memes, and that's about
That's
it.
about it.
Yeah. I did hear that it is really affordable in other countries for insulin, except ours.
It's cheap as fucking Mexico.
It's very, very cheap to make too. It's very very abundant as well.
It's like dental care is cheap in Mexico.
Everything's cheap in Mexico. I can go get my dick cut off and turn into a fucking butthole in Mexico, and it would only cost me like $1,000.
I know somebody who
That's
would
it?
do that in Rockwell.
Who? Show me their house. I want to.
Are they good at it, Chris?
We need to get them on the podcast right now.
Are you good at? Are they good at it, Chris?
I don't know.
He doesn't live in Rockwell.
Yeah, it's not, Rockwell's not that far though. It's not like
He
some
pretty much lives
exotic
on Rockwell
land.
Highway.
I don't live on Rock. I hate going to Rockwell.
Rockwell.
Dude,
Honestly, I hate going past Thomas's old house.
let me tell you, I hate going to
Faneuil's
Rockwell too. What? Huh? What about Faneuil's church?
It's all wet.
I don't like the name Faniel.
Grew up there.
I did too.
Nathaniel or Daniel?
Yeah. Spell
You
it
don't
with-
do Faniel. That's
Yeah,
not a
spell
word.
it with the F, not a PH.
Yeah, right? Like phone.
Or Sean.
They had a blind kid
When?
Nathaniel?
when I went there as a kid.
Where?
At the
At
church?
that church.
It's like 30 years
You talking
ago,
about Rock
Chris.
Grove Church Road, or are you talking
No,
about
I'm
Faneuil?
talking about the actual church.
Faneuil. There's two churches very close. I'm sorry. I grew up next to both of them.
Rock one's pretty cool. It has that stone
It's
wall
not the
around
one
it.
that you go by, Faneuil's.
Yeah, there's Faneuil Church, and then there's Rock Grove Church.
It's not that one.
Okay. So you're talking about Faneuil. I went to Faneuil as a kid. You've always attended the church.
No, I went there till I was like 5 or 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, me too.
something like
yeah,
that.
and then we went to Rock Grove. My mom was like, "Fuck these people," and we went to
My
another
mom
church.
did the same thing, probably.
Right, politics. Yeah.
Probably.
Politics, money.
Yeah.
Do you remember the blind kid?
No.
Oh.
The one that had a bird?
I don't remember any kid with a bird.
He never saw him.
What? A bird?
No.
What is this, Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't. Okay, you were making a joke. I got
Making
you.
a joke, yeah.
Oh.
But Rock Grove was the church that I masturbated in.
Okay.
Nothing ever happened in Faneuil Church.
Everything was rock hard in that church.
Everything was rock. It was rock oriented. Rock.
Your faith was rock hard.
rock topics. Yeah,
Wait, did
Cock
you?
was rock hard.
Rock topic.
You were in Boy Scouts, right?
a little bit. Yeah,
Were you at the one at the Lutheran church?
that was the one over by Fox's.
The guy that
yeah.
had the beard and was kind of bald.
Are you talking about Fox's or Mr. Behringer?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know. You tell me.
Dude, Mr. Fox, he would always smoke a pipe.
Dude, that guy was
He
awesome.
wasn't. He was. kind of an asshole though.
Yeah, he's like, to hell you're going to use your debit card for $3.50 purchase.
Yeah, he didn't like those charges.
Yeah.
He didn't like those debit card charges.
You see what happened to him? He fucking died.
God.
He's in the fucking ground now.
That's
He
what
should
happens.
He should let you use your debit card.
That's what
I
happens
just
when
started going to the other gas
fucking
station.
miser. So what?
I just went to the other one.
I know. I never went to Fox's because of his inability to get with the times.
Dude, back then, the Mexican guy that owned that gas station was awesome.
Fox's?
No, the other gas station.
Oh.
Closer to my house.
The corner
The
store.
one that's robbed all the time?
The corner store that got robbed, apparently.
I'll be a dead man if a Mexican owns my gas station.
Dude, I remember going in there when I was like 18, and he's like, "When's your birthday?" And I was like,
See?
subtracted like 3 years off it and bought like beer.
Nice.
When you were how old?
Like 18?
You're incriminating yourself, Chris.
I don't really
Don't
care
do
at
it.
this
Too
point.
late now.
I got
Do it, man.
What are they gonna do? Cancel him?
Maybe they'll come bust out this door and get you.
Chris about to get canceled.
that.
That's a long time ago.
They're gonna
That's
go
like,
find the guy that owned the gas station back then, arrest him for selling to minors.
No, rest of you. You lied.
That's not how that works.
You're arrested in the house of God.
That's also not how that works.
You're arrested.
Well, I didn't ever like Fox's because you walked in and you had 3 or 4 people sitting in chairs over at the wall.
I was always pissed I could never
Yeah.
get a haircut there.
Yeah, they were barbershop chairs.
That was just the hangout, man.
Yeah, but they would like judge you
That
when
was
you
not-
were just there. They would just like these old men just
I
sitting
ain't
there
the, the guys that
judging
sit at
you.
the table at the Landis gas station.
Yeah.
Landis
They said-
gas station.
Which
The one in the corner
The
at the railroad
Shell.
track, the Shell station.
The Shell and
There's always
Landis.
like the same 3 fuckers just sitting at the table.
It's about the one you buy breakfast at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Shell station at Landis, the only one there.
Their breakfast is okay.
Oh, the one that's got the chicken, the world famous chicken.
No, that's the World
All the glue,
Market.
the World Market.
That's World Market.
That place is
World
awesome.
Market.
It's a gas station.
Why is it called World
It's because
Market?
It's
They
a
don't
gas
even-
station,
But they don't sell gas.
with a trailer attached to it where they make chicken.
Yeah.
That chicken's banging
And
too.
tzatziki, apparently. It's a World Market. Why is it called World
No,
Market?
I think it was a Globe gas station.
And they got
Yeah.
good pizza. Dude, they used to sell used video games there when I was a kid.
Really?
They sold like used NES games. Like how
Nice.
cool
I've
is that?
never been inside of that
I've been there
store.
Go
one
there,
time.
dude. Go
Don't-
there and get you a 2-piece of chicken.
Yeah, don't look
No.
don't look at much, but
They got
get the
potato
chicken.
wedges.
Okay, get potato wedges are banging.
Those wedges are
Get
good.
a slice.
No, I'm
They got
too
good pizza.
afraid of
Everything's
Why?
nicotine out in there. Like, you know,
There's a layer of every
Like-
Yeah, it's
smoke.
san-
It's
it's
not
sanitized.
nicotine.
everything's
It's
like
because-
amber colored.
No, it's 'cause
yellow.
I don't
You're
know
actually
if
not
the
wrong.
eating works. You go in there and it's like extra humid. It's like you're in a swamp
Yeah,
sometimes.
it's
Yeah.
like being in the kitchen that they're
That's
cooking the food in.
That's the greenhouse gases that are in there from all the years of smoking.
I recommend trying the chicken.
The chicken is worth
Well,
it.
that's
Or-
what everybody says.
Or
They're
try a
like,
piece of pizza.
the World Market is world famous for
I
their
don't think
chicken.
it's called the
apparently.
World Market.
Tom-
No,
I
it
mean,
is called
says-
World Market. When you call them, they answer and say World Market.
That must be a new development.
No, it's been that way for years.
World Market.
I wish it was a new development. That place has holes in the roof.
I never called a gas station.
You can call and order chicken.
Yeah, I call and place an order of chicken.
know you
I'm glad
can.
Thomas finally on board.
It's just
with
a
this
it's just a
Like, you-
convenience store,
No,
kind of,
you-
right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a convenience. They don't sell
They
gas
sell, like,
anymore.
It's
cigarettes.
like Danny's in Rockwell.
Yeah, imagine like Fox's without the
I don't know what
gas,
that's at.
but
Danny's in Rockwell.
but you call ahead and order the pizza because it takes them 15 minutes to make it.
I know where Danny's is now.
Like it's not a frozen pizza or nothing.
Hardee's.
It's made.
Yeah.
That pizza's cheesy as fuck too.
Yeah,
It's good.
It's probably better than Domino's.
I
Their
will
chicken's
never
great
eat there.
there.
I will never eat there. I'm sorry.
You will never eat there.
I've been there
will
one
never.
time. I've been there one time, and the chicken was good.
All right, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna.
What
have
if I get the chicken and bring it here?
I'm gonna
Would you
say
eat
I'm
the chicken?
forcing the issue on
You just don't feel like going in? What are you
They
bougie?
don't change their grease.
What are you like? Are you above them?
Yeah.
I feel
You're
like
above them?
I feel that. I
You
get
should-
it. I get it.
you got to go in there and experience it.
I'm waiting for a man child with a chainsaw to come out the back.
Yeah.
That's what the outside looks like, right?
But he just comes out accidentally, like, we're out of chicken.
like, oh.
We're out of dog. I mean, chicken.
You boys ain't from around here, are you? You smell chicken, you come running here for our food.
and top it off, a certain clientele likes to gather there that makes you
The
think.
Mexicans?
No, oh, this chicken is going to be good.
Yes.
Oh, the black people.
Yes.
Yep.
Why don't you just say that?
No, legit. Like I went there on a
Yeah.
Sunday, and some dude's like, "Oh Lord, I gotta bring all the chicken to the choir."
We didn't have to make the fucking
That's
voice.
what he said. What he said. What? Can I not like character act? Is this like is that frowned upon to relive my story?
Actually, to be
Yeah.
fair, Thomas could be several colors.
I mean, there are Southern white guys.
He
that
just
sound
sounded like a Southern Baptist.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he's just a dude there. He was getting like a bunch of chicken for his church. And then another time I went in there and I was like, "Can I get a 4-piece?" And they're like, "Well, we're out of chicken." Like to the guy in front of me. And then he left and I was like, "Well, can I y'all are out of chicken?" And it's like, "Well, what you want?" I was like, 4-piece. And they're like, "Here, you can have this one."
What? Why did that? Why you're white?
I guess.
Well, that's fucked up. That's why I definitely ain't going there now.
I had the privilege
Jesus.
of being in the right place at the right time.
I guess.
Wow. Well, I mean,
No, it was really like he went in there and was like, the one person was like, "We're out of chicken." Then the next person was like, "Can you hold that? I gotta go get something and I'll be back in like 20 minutes."
Oh.
And then I was like, "Well, can I get some chicken?" And it was like, "You can have his order. We'll just make some new one that's
Oh,
coming
there
out."
you go. Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as I was making it out to be.
now there's another questionable gas station, Bobby's.
Where's Bobby's?
Bodies.
Everybody calls it Bobby's, but it's called Boston Heights Fire Department gas
Oh.
station.
Are you talking-
Boston Heights. Boston Heights.
Across
the
from the
Mike
fire
Hunt's
department?
Pizza?
The brick one.
Next to it. So there's the BP, and then there's a little brick one down the road.
Oh, okay.
That
I
one's
was thinking
Boston
of-
Heights.
I was thinking of the BP.
So the BP is the
Oh,
BP.
that brick one. The brick.
Brick one's what everybody calls Boston Heights.
Yeah.
That one is also called Bobby's.
That one's sketchy as shit.
Bobby's owns Bobby.
It's like real.
Bobby owns it.
Is that the place you used to work at?
Yes. Bobby used to sell drugs out of it,
Okay.
and Bobby got busted.
You can also get your checks cashed there.
You can get
Get
fire
your
permits
checks.
too. You can get burn permits there.
Get a lot of things.
That's
You
a
know,
lot.
yeah.
That's kind of a.
I'm assuming they also sell fishing permits.
Yeah, you can go in there and get all kinds of permits.
That's a wide array of goods.
I usually stop by the
It
Tamarack
always
and
reminded me
get
of those
one.
like corner gas stations you see in movies in like New York.
No, I
Just,
love-
like, a little hole. Everything's like
I
fucking
know-
tiny.
I know what
the
he's saying. There's
the
that
little
one.
marts.
It's like literally the size of this room.
And then
It's
you
a
go down
march.
towards the river. There's like a Tamarack. Have you ever been to that gas station?
No.
Oh, okay. It's by the dam. Oh, my bad.
You hungry?
Is that your belly?
Tamarack's my-
Over here talking about fried chicken, man.
We
damn.
I think we still could out at near that gas station at Tamarack.
We did.
The only Tamarack I know and love is
Out
on
there
the,
near,
on the way to
Baden.
West Virginia, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Big ass Tamarack. You ever seen that big ass Tamarack? Well, hey, don't go to Bobby's. Nothing against Bobby, but Bobby is very that place is sketchy.
You still there?
Yeah.
He got out of jail and went right back to it.
So Bobby, I don't think ever went to jail. I think someone took the fall for him.
At a proxy. Okay.
Oh, he ratted.
If you go there, Bobby is a tall, coked out, deep eyes in the deep socket, white guy, losing hair, short, buzzed down.
He's just living his life, man.
Like he looks like a guy that would sell drugs.
He's wearing NASCAR shirts.
I don't remember, but he
he did back
probably
then.
would.
What's up with our gas stations? You guys ever been to Sandy Ridge Bar gas station?
Yeah.
I've never been to that one, but I've
Sandy Ridge, the one with the tannin salon in the back.
Sandy
Or the-
Ridge.
No, that's the one near Enidville.
or the bar, Sandy Ridge
The,
Bar.
the one at 5 Point.
Yeah.
Or,
There's like a
Oh,
bar
yeah,
slash.
yeah.
You can also get good gas, like higher octane.
Sandy Ridge. Where?
Over
other
there
side of
south.
Corey Light, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the little corner.
Oh, that one. I was thinking of that little mart right there at
They got poker
152 at
chips.
South.
Oh, that's what I
right.
was thinking about. Sandy Ridge.
They got t-shirts and shit you can buy.
Yeah, that's over there at Cannon Farm and
You know where
Enochville and Cannon Farm or something. Or 153.
153 past Corey Light.
Yeah, it's
going
like a-
down.
Yeah, 153 and Cannon Farm Road.
Well, the one you said that's on the corner where it's 150, 152.
152 in South Row Inn.
Yeah, that one on the corner is also weird as fuck.
Oh, that little one.
The
Yeah,
tiny,
yeah.
tiny
I've never
little
been
one.
there.
It's always been there though, like, right?
It's just generic. It's,
Yeah, it's always been
you
there.
assume you would have.
Well, it was closed down when we were there. When we were in school, it wasn't
someone bought
operable.
it, yeah.
And then someone got it going again.
it's pretty much like Corner Mart but smaller.
It's exactly like the gas station that's down the road from your house.
Yep.
It's just
Oh,
tiny.
That's-
Oh, actually,
that's what I
yeah,
just
because
said.
he owns it.
Oh, the same guy
The
owns it.
Spanish guy used to own it, and now
would
I'm
be-
assuming the Indian guy owns
And now it
it.
don't have any gas. It's just a mart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a convenience store now.
You can buy detergent and
because
milk.
for some reason the Indian guy
It's just double the price.
he's got
It is,
shell. You seen it? The Indian guy's got shell pumps just behind the place.
I got big dreams.
I thought he was gonna like swap them out.
Yeah.
Because they're updated, right?
Instead, it's just like, nah, I just got these. For some reason, I collect.
Yeah, why did he do that?
I collect non-vintage gas pumps.
Yeah, and there, you know what else is in there? Gaming machines.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the sweepstakes.
How does those work?
I've never done it.
Do you get a token or a printout and you get to cash it out?
I think you. I don't know. What it is the people put money into it. This is how it's not illegal. It's like
It's a game.
Someone explained it to me. There's 3 of them in there. Everybody loses money on it, and they put all the money in a pool. But the prize money is always less than what the guy gets out of the machines. So then whoever wins, you take the ticket up to the guy, and he gives you the winnings.
How does the arcades work then now? When you
We
see
should all go to the one by the food line on the hill.
The one that got always busted by the cops.
with the blacked out windows and it says arcade on the windows?
Oh, I don't know. Different one. In.
You know the food line
They're everywhere.
by where it used to be Walmart up on the hill?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Across from Sonic.
Yeah. How do those work?
Same idea.
Do you go in there? Is it just a strip club? What is in there?
No, it's just slots and shit, right?
I don't know.
Or like there's go fish.
Or you go in and get a massage. Like, what's going on in there?
You just go in and gamble. People just are addicted to playing the thing. They like the lights and the sounds.
Legal gambling.
I want to go in there and be like,
right.
Where's Tekken, bitch? This is an arcade.
Dude, I was so disappointed when I see it's like Skills Arcade. I'm like, hell yeah, vintage arcade's coming.
Not quite.
And then I go up,
not the same
and I
one.
walk up and I'm like, son.
Doors locked. There's a
Not the
big
same
camera right there.
Bunch of
You
guys
got to
in NASCAR
buzz in.
shirts.
Yeah.
There is an arcade in Concord, though, I think.
Yeah, there is.
There's a Reboot arcade too. It's in
I don't know,
Green. It's in Lexington. You can go.
Nobody goes to Lexington.
I don't know,
Fuck
dude. I'd
Lexington.
go there, then go to Lexington Barbecue.
Hey,
Fuck Lexington.
Reboot arcade is pretty sweet. They'll do like Star Wars night, and you can go and get
Get your lynch, boy.
You can go and get like a.
Saying fuck
Dude,
Lexington.
Lexington's barbecue is the best barbecue around.
It's better than Gary's.
Gary's blows.
Gary's is dry as shit.
It's serviceable.
Not really.
Come on.
Their sauce is what makes the barbecue.
Like y'all eat it.
No, I don't.
Okay.
The vinegar sauce is what makes the
All right.
barbecue. Like literally, if
Refuse
you have
Gary's.
if you have Gary's barbecue just dry, it's not
It's
good.
There's
me.
so many
Like
good-
24 eggs a day and dry pork.
Dude, there's so many good barbecue places in Charlotte.
Nope. If
Porky's.
I go to barbecue, Gary's barbecue, it's just get a burger. That's the best thing there.
Winston-Salem, my bad.
Or a hot
Reboot
dog.
Arcade's in Winston-Salem. They have a whole bar with arcade machines. You can drink beer while you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Monday nights, they might have a Star Wars night, so they'll do like.
I mean, I could just go to Dave and Buster's.
But they do these fun, like they'll do RoboCop night, and so they'll like do themed drinks.
They'll have cop night at Dave Buster's
Yeah.
every night.
I could just go to
real cop
you
night.
Still not
Real cop night.
You can go to that Stars and Strikes
Where's that at?
in Concord.
That's the
Old
okay.
Kmart.
Yeah, we still go to
Wait,
it.
what?
At Old Kmart. In,
The old Kmart.
It's an arcade giant, like Frankie's. There's like a giant.
Yeah, it's on 29.
Like an actual arcade.
Yes.
So I can go to Kmart and play arcade games.
Well,
it's like Dave and Buster's.
yeah.
But like
Huh.
they have bowling and stuff and laser tag.
It's right beside the Elevation Church and in front of the furniture store.
Over there
Where's the Elevation Church?
at 29 and then where Poplar Tent comes out at.
The Kmart we stole that Captain America. Toy.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That Stars
Yeah.
and Stripes now.
Yeah.
Stripes.
Elevation Church really kind of taken over, huh?
Elevation's everywhere, dude.
Church in general takes over.
And that one church that's in the old
High Rock Lake?
Dixie. Yeah. It's like, why is there a High Rock Church here? They're gonna start squeezing little guys.
Yep.
It's gonna be like Righteous Gemstones.
The mom and pop churches ain't going to be
No,
able to
that's
hang
true.
on.
Do we
That's
have any
true.
big? Do we have big churches around like that?
Yeah, Elevation.
Big church
In
is
the
going
High
to
Rock.
hunker
Yeah,
down.
yeah, but Elevation, I don't know.
You got a rock star pastor who works out a little bit, has a goatee,
Like,
straight hair's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And
God is good.
Yeezys.
From
Yeah, we're in
what
Yeezys.
I've seen, they're not mega
good.
churches. Like
God is good.
like the Olsteins or nothing.
Yeah, but
Oh,
there's that
man.
big church in Charlotte, the one that's got like the points. Oh,
That's a Catholic church.
but that thing is big.
Yeah. There's a city in Lancaster, the City of Light.
Yeah.
It's a whole.
Is that a cult?
That's probably a
gotta
big
be.
church. That's
It's-
probably a big church.
The entrance is their like church, and then it's like houses down
Dude,
there.
I got a letter in the mail from the Jehovah's Witness,
You should join.
handwritten
You should
from an
join.
actual person.
They cause
Frame that,
I'm
dude.
thinking about writing them back.
you should. You might get a pen pal. Like you may be the reason that they live.
What did you call it? City of Lights? I can't find nothing.
City
on
of
it.
Light.
Dude, next thing you know,
Hey, I got nothing.
I'm gonna get
City of.
I'm gonna get
City
brain
of
Maybe
Light.
maybe a City of Hope.
I thought it was City of Light. I remember lights or something.
Dude, I'm gonna come back and be like, start converting you guys to Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well, I got a City of Hope, Charlotte.
I think so.
Moments
I'll
of
be like,
Hope Church,
I've got-
City of Hope.
I've got blackmail
It might
on
be City
one
of
of
Hope.
them. You just need to roll back the security cam about 15 years. I can get this
Security
other one.
cam. How are you gonna get on that one?
What are you doing, Chris? Who are you getting on video?
I'm Jehovah's Witness now.
Jehovah.
He's gonna try to pull up some fucking store footage and try to get his cameras ain't there no more.
Dude, you know they probably have everything. They're like any amount of blackmail they got.
It says the Calvary
Ain't
Church
got-
is the biggest in North Carolina.
Cow.
That's the
big one?
the pointed one that I was talking about.
Near Providence?
Yeah.
Because like the Billy Graham, they never had like super churches, did they?
He just spoke right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says Apex is the city, Calvary Chapel.
Oh, Apex in Raleigh?
Or maybe there's another one.
Might be. Yeah,
But it's the same thing.
Billy Graham had that 2-person rule.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's smart.
If he flew on a plane with another woman or anybody else, he always had someone that was on his side with him.
Whoa.
Not on,
Right?
I feel like
Did I
you're
frame that wrong?
I feel like you're framing that.
That's what I took it as.
He has another guy that's on his side.
A confidant that would like, back him up.
You gotta have that.
That's not what he meant, right? That way, if a girl said he raped her, the other guy's like, no, he didn't.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. There's another one. It's called the Biltmore Church.
What is that?
6,000 people attended every Sunday.
What kind of church is it?
Who we are.
Is it like a rich people place?
No, I don't know what they are.
Like you got to buy season tickets to the church?
Biltmore Church exists to
Tailgate in front of
glorify
it.
God by making disciples of Jesus who reach in and reach out.
That sounds like a Latter-day Saint.
Yeah, why are they like beating around the bush at what they're doing?
We got to go to their information, their beliefs.
You gotta
The
give
Baptists.
You gotta give me email
okay.
and shit first for tell you what they are.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're beating around the bush, I'm going to be skeptical.
Yeah, it's a little fishy.
Yeah. So, I wanted to show Alex a picture. It's totally like, let's see, like you got the modern band. Look at this. Look at this. Like they make
They got the rock star pastor.
they make like a big thing out of getting baptized.
Is it like a New Age thing?
Yeah. Like you can see their stage and the lights and everything is pretty modern.
You know, I feel like the coolest baptisms when people just go by a river.
That is cool. My cousins went to a church by a river, and they would just trudge down to the river.
That's awesome.
I remember watching a couple people do it. Like I was
Can't find it.
and when I'd go stay with my cousins, they would take me to church. So I'd be like, "Fuck," and then so like they would do baptisms down by the river, and I actually thought that was pretty fucking cool.
You should have went and done it just because.
Yeah, just so I could get fucking dunked backwards and get water up my nose. No thanks.
They
the river,
dunk you where the water's coming towards you.
Yeah, the river stream just like shoots up into your nose.
Just holds you under for like 10 seconds
I
too
didn't know I
long.
was going to see Jesus today.
Whoa.
Have you been baptized, Tyler?
Not in water.
Oh, you got the
Faniels, I
Catholic
did. At Faniels, they had that pool up there. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they always have the pool behind the pulpit.
But then
Or whatever.
at a Methodist church, if you just go down to the altar, the preacher he'll get down
his hands
with
on you.
He'll get down on you, get with you, and then he'll be like, "You just gotta ask him into your heart, ask him into your heart." And then I was like, "Okay, come into my heart." And he's like, "That's it."
That's pretty much all.
Well, there you go.
I mean, it's all the same religion. It's just different variations, right?
Yeah, but it's a different way to go about
You're right.
being saved.
It's the
and stuff.
variation. It's just the variation, but it's still Christianity.
I've been saved, so Chris, I'm going to heaven no matter what I do, right?
No matter what.
No matter what
No
I
matter
do,
what.
I go to heaven, right?
Jesus died so you can do that.
So if I'm saved once, I'm good forever.
Yeah.
Or do I got to keep getting saved?
No, not really.
It says
What
just
does
do it
getting
once.
what does getting saved do for me? Is that my one-way ticket to heaven?
Should you go to each different denomination and get saved each one?
No.
Like super,
I mean,
like get super saved?
So if I want to be Muslim, I take a pilgrimage in the motherland.
You know what I'm saying? You go to a Protestant
like
church.
I'm walking like down a really sketchy little trail with a mountain, and like the grandma behind me falls.
Yeah. It's like what Batman Begins? You gotta find a fucking blue lotus and take the top of the mountain.
There you go.
Yeah.
That pilgrimage, man. That's real. People
I mean,
do
just
it.
go to Baptist church, go to the Methodist church, go to a Lutheran,
I mean, those are all the same.
Protestant, speak tongues.
It's
and go to
between
the
like,
ones.
okay, that I don't buy.
Get bit by a snake at real Southern Baptist church.
I don't like those.
but the-
Okay, no.
The one there on in Kannapolis.
The guy got
off of Chipola.
The guy got struck by a snake in a video I was watching. He's bleeding everywhere, and like people started getting up and leaving. he's like, I probably should get someone to look at this.
You got to get triple protection though, and go to that Thai church on Lane Street.
Oh, the Tan Tan Town Tone.
That place looks cool. I
It
kind of
does
want to
look
just go look inside of it, like at all the temples and the big Buddha statue
You
at
just
the back.
show up on a Sunday and be like, "I'm
They'll
here."
let
to...
you in. Yeah, they would.
No.
Or are they going to turn you away?
They're not going to turn you away.
As long as you're not there to be a menace, they're not going to turn you away. Dude,
too white.
if you're there to cause trouble, they will turn you away. But if you're just legitimately like, I'm here.
I want to see your Buddha statue.
Yeah, if you.
Yeah, don't be like, I want to rub his belly. I want to rub the belly.
Just
Don't do
I'm
that.
just like rubbing his big knees.
Like if you showed up at a black church, you're just like, I'm just here for the music.
I don't think they wouldn't let me in. I think Asian
would.
people.
They would let you in.
As long as you're not open carrying, you're good.
Yeah, just don't be an asshole and they'll let you in. Church is for everybody.
I
dude.
unfortunately think Asian people would 100%
Go
put
to
a
the-
hand on my chest and be like, "No."
I don't think that's the kind
I
of
don't.
Asians
I don't
they
think.
are.
I don't think.
I think they're like, oh,
Would you go? Would you guys try to and just to be like, "We did it"?
The only church I think that would say no would be like Orthodox Jew.
or Westboro Baptist Church.
Those would probably be the only two. They're like, you're not of this.
But
He's
but-
right about
Unless
the
you bring some
Jews.
chicken from the world market, you'll be good.
And that's not a slight against Jews. That's just their
No,
religion.
the super Orthodox.
bring him
Yes.
some
Like,
kosher
you're not even
dill
supposed to
pickles to the
associate with
Jewish
white
place.
people.
No.
I got some dill pickles, guys. They're
Because
kosher.
they're kosher pickles,
Yeah.
okay? I
Like,
come in
and
peace.
I'm not being racist or nothing towards them. That's just the
Get your
religion.
jerkins.
But they
Jerkins.
can't turn you away. Like the
They
Asians.
can.
How?
We'll just put you on the steps of the door in the basket and say abandoned baby.
Yeah. I think
just like a big
They'll,
baby.
they'll take
this
it.
child, he was there lost and wandering.
Nobody takes babies to churches. They take them to a QT now.
Yeah.
Oh, they got a safe zone.
Or a fire
QT?
station.
Yeah, safe zone.
Or them drop boxes for children. The safe boxes or
You
whatever.
go to QT to get circumcised? What?
You stick your dick in the hot
You
dog
take your
roller.
baby. When you don't want your baby, you take it to QT now.
Yeah.
And you ring the button and you just leave.
The back door is a big white button for.
Well, you put them on the rollers?
Yeah.
You just put them out there, just pop the button and you're good. Safe zone, baby.
Have you ever noticed at the gas pumps the tiny hammer
Yeah.
No.
It breaks the.
for
glass.
the emergency shut off switch for the gas? It has a tiny hammer next to it. It's chained to the glass thing. So you're supposed to take it and be like,
No, I've never noticed. I'll have to look now.
it's a tiny hammer hooked to the emergency gas pump
It's a little
shut off.
tungsten hammer.
Yeah. Like I'm like, why don't you just hit the button?
You cut your fucking hand.
You just smash it
But
with
it's a
your
tiny hammer. It's chained to it. You got to be like, what if you miss?
You just whack it because it's metal.
What if you miss?
You're not gonna miss the
You're not
fucking
gonna
window.
miss.
What are you, a pussy?
You miss, you
You
deserve
miss it, you deserve to burn
Yeah.
down.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Just
I
saying.
can't
You
hit
just
it.
keep missing.
There's women out there that would miss.
No, there's apparently men that would miss.
I've never tried it. I'm just saying.
Let's go bust it next tomorrow.
Yeah, let's hit it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's. I'm pretty sure something bad will happen.
Just put a
Rather than
sticker.
true.
Just put a Biden sticker that says I
I
did
did that. I did that.
Just take you some cutters and cut the hammer off and take it with you.
Well, then what happens if they have an emergency and they can't shut off the gas, Chris?
Whatever, just punch through it.
You can't do that. You'll get glass on your hands.
If it's
Now we're in a
all right.
cycle.
I think we're at a point where is it a QT emergency or is it a me emergency? If I can just step back from the situation and watch my car burn up, it's not a me situation.
It was
Well,
gas.
It is
just
a me
caught,
situation.
It caught
that-
itself on fire.
It is a me situation that I don't have full coverage, so I'm not going to get a new car out of it.
Now the bullshit would be they would make you pay for all the gas that burned. Like, sir, we lost like 3,000 gallons of gas, so we're going to charge you for that.
What is it?
Did they do it?
He's going to the Saints or the Panthers.
Who?
He said no to Seattle and no to Colts.
Oh, Watson?
Yeah. He
It's
said
gonna be-
He has his sights set on the Saints or Panthers.
Here's how it is.
After he
If
said he didn't want to come here?
If he goes to the Saints, he's a rapist.
Yes.
Comes here,
He's a saint.
he's a saint.
He's a saint regardless, right?
Between, in the NFC South, one team is going to be like, he's a rapist.
I know if he goes to the Saints, everyone's like, "He's a goddamn." You put a racial on your team.
Yep.
It's gonna be hard to say. All the analysts think he's going to Carolina.
I don't know what to say. If somebody does something bad, are they not allowed to ever work again?
Kevin Spacey.
I mean,
He came back.
he was convicted.
He still came back.
Did they ever convict him? I thought he got off.
He got off for sure. But
I mean, I think the court didn't acquit him, right?
look, if you have to come out as a character that you play in a show to be
They all
real
died.
weird about it and be like,
He's a little tongue in cheek, because like
it's not tongue in cheek.
it's like, hey, that part there was better than the final season of House of Cards.
Them videos he came out with, it's like, dude, this guy's a sociopath.
He is. You
This
can tell.
is kind of awesome.
He should have kept it going.
He did
this
the
is-
character from Seven and stayed that character.
It's kind of cool. Like, he did an independent movie on YouTube.
Right.
Did he?
He should.
Oh.
He just takes the character.
Yeah.
And does his own shorts.
Frank Underwood he does like fireside chats.
Yeah.
That's Frank Underwood.
Could he do that though, or would that be
He
like
could
him
do it.
stealing the
He
character?
couldn't call it Frank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he'd be like KS or something. I don't know.
But he can do that because that's why he did in that video. Is like tongue in cheek. He didn't.
Yeah.
Everyone knew he was doing Frank.
Like, everybody can do whatever you want.
True. He just can't use the rights.
Yeah.
The name.
Yeah. He could buy an NFT of Frank Underwood and then be like, well, I own it.
I can use it wherever I want to. That's nice.
It's good to know. Where we at?
Yeah, they were at a.
Chris, I was going to say,
A good
some
point.
church in South Korea has an average weekly attendance of 480,000 people.
That's it.
That's a lot of Koreans.
I don't know how they do that.
That's like
like
one
a whole-
one city block in
There's a lot
Korea.
of soul there.
Is there even a? It actually isn't Seoul. Seoul.
God dang. That's funny. Hey,
There's
do they eat Creole while they're there?
Right, that old Creole.
I drove up in my Kia Soul.
the first 8 aren't even in our country. Then the next one is the
What is this,
ninth
like-
one is
You mean
Lakewood.
the South ain't got a fucking church as big as that?
No, there
they-
is South Korea, India, Chile,
Africa.
Indonesia, India, Nigeria, Philippines, then the U.S.
I believe
in
it.
Houston.
Is that Lakewood?
Yeah, 52,000 people. Dude, the Koreans will have
talk to me about
spanked them.
Well, they don't like mega churches in America
Yeah.
because it
If you
gives
go,
off
if
that.
you go
like,
20 years ago, it'd probably be different.
So one of the biggest church in America is the church where it's like, help me, help you, help me. By you giving me $20, by you, me will give it back to you in the spirit.
That's Lakewood.
So
What's the guy's name?
Olstein?
Is it Olstein?
I think so.
oh, yeah,
The
he-
next one up
yeah.
is the Church of the Highlands, Birmingham, 52,000 people. I can't. 480,000 people a week. How much
that's a
money
lot.
are they
I'm
bringing
guessing
in?
in that church, it's just like, you better not be black.
That's just
Yeah,
Birmingham
probably.
one?
Yeah.
dude. The 400,000 people. That's just them standing outside and someone with a speaker.
They
Yeah.
probably have 4 or 5 services
That's like the
on
entire
a
city.
day.
That's like the entire city of Raleigh.
Yeah, because you know they're
Just
not.
like-
they're not.
Man, I bet they bring in a ton of money.
Well, they're not piling those people into a nice stadium or
Yeah,
anything.
they're-
'cause
That's what I'm saying. They probably have 5 different
it's,
showings.
it's just outside. Like
No,
it's gotta
they're
be just
on
outside.
TV or something.
no, they actually have a. They
have a
a
stage?
thing.
Can you imagine if you just get people to tithe $1 a week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that what they said about the government? If everybody gave the government $1, we'd be out of the national debt.
Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. They
That's
just have
not.
$300 million.
Yeah, that's not enough. That's not enough to get
Or maybe it was like if everyone gave $10.
If everybody gave the government $1, it would do nothing.
That's true.
Like, yeah, it wouldn't cover nothing.
Yeah, because it's what, like $6 trillion in debt right now.
If
or
Elon
something?
Musk gave everybody $1 million in America, we
You
all
mean? Oh, you mean Bezos?
If Bezos gave
Bezos.
everybody if Bezos gave everybody $1 billion, he'd
The-
still have
think
$1
it would-
trillion.
I think it was $1 million though. The guy that said it.
And then the price of everything would go up by $1 million and still be the same.
Inflation's not real.
And who said that?
It's a Joe Biden trick.
Who says that? Who says
Joe
that?
Biden, the troll, the cave troll.
The
If
retard.
you think about it, Joe Biden's lowered the deficit by more than any president in history by raising inflation.
Tricked you.
Stupid son of a bitch. Of course I want higher inflation.
Hey, think about it. If you already owe it, and inflation makes what you owe less.
True.
Lock in that house
Smart.
price.
Smart. Tomfoolery.
He's just not a fan of the people because of everything, because of the gas prices.
Do y'all think Russia asked China for help?
China's not going to ever help.
Do you think
No,
they
they're
will?
not. No.
No.
Because they're an ally,
Well, China already came out and told Russia not to do it.
and they give Ukraine aid. China gives Ukraine money for their humanitarian aid.
I figured out China's thing. They pretty much do what would Israel do.
Israel's not a great country.
WWID.
That's the China. China's going to copy Israel.
Just on a bigger scale.
Yep.
It'll be a conundrum
so.
if China has to help Russia in some
They're not
way.
going
They don't have to. China's
No, they don't have
best
to.
interest with China. Now they'll buy the oil.
Yeah.
They'll just buy Russia.
They might buy more. They might pay more for the oil to give them more support.
No, they'll get a lower price because they're going to say we're the only ones buying your oil.
Now,
Do you want us to stop buying your oil too? Give us a lower price.
if Putin is deposed, do Ukraine push back?
You mean killed?
Yeah,
Deposed.
Deposed. Like
What does that mean? I've never
Get
heard
rid
that
of.
word.
Dispose.
Disposed?
of. But it's
Deposed?
Deposed.
Unalived.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one of his oligarchs is like, all right, you're done. You're
It
done,
will
boy.
kill.
It will kill you.
I don't know.
Yeah, so somebody does that. Does Ukraine push? They're like, all right, now we're coming for Moscow, boys.
I don't.
They
know.
ain't
I
doing
don't.
shit.
I don't think Ukraine has the ability to push.
No.
They have the ability to hunker. I don't think they have the ability to push back.
They're like McCaffrey. They got the tree trunks. They can hold the ground.
Right.
But they ain't advancing on something
Yeah.
bigger.
So he made a cut, and it's like, oh, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't. Now maybe Russia could turn around and apologize for what's happened if Putin was
They're not doing
killed.
that. They're not
Do
doing
they
that.
get Crimea
If
back?
Putin was killed, though,
They're not doing that. They're not going to apologize for their predecessor. though.
He's letting it get like deposed of, and they're gonna come in and be like, all right, we're done with this war.
No, they're going to say, "All right, here's what we want, and we'll pull the troops back."
All right, and everybody's gonna be like, I know, like, repay us.
who's worse than Putin though? Because Putin was worse than the guy before. What if another guy that worse than
that
Putin
true?
comes over?
Gorbachev. I think Gorbachev was worse than Putin, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
Gorbachev was like in a
worse.
Pizza Hut commercial, dude.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
I'm pretty sure Putin is
Was
worse
he?
than the last guy.
Yeah, Putin is worse than
That's what I'm saying. What if the next guy after Putin? What if it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse? Yeah.
It might.
Yeah, like
I'm like having like a no fucking way.
I like the way you spoke
Gorbachev.
I don't know how to spell it either, so don't worry about
Gorbachev, take that wall down. Eat that pizza.
Why was he in a Pizza Hut?
it. Dude, see if you can see it on
I
YouTube.
swear I remember it. It was something to do with the Berlin Wall. They joked with the pizza. They
It's
were
like
like,
he's bringing
Gorbachev,
in- it's
eat
like-
that pizza.
It's over, you know.
Here we go. Here we go.
Soviets over, walls over, bringing in Westernism.
Oh my God, we're going to count down to
1998.
10 seconds. We're counting down here.
It's giving me time to do this. Okay. Turn it up.
Yeah, it's up.
My bad.
Yeah, it's funny that Russia
Is this
looks
it?
exactly the same.
Yeah, this is granddaughter, I think. Yeah.
Горбачев.
As Gorbachev.
Горбачев. Это из-за него у нас в экономике бардак.
We have economic confusion. We have opportunity.
Это из-за него у
Because
нас
of him,
политическая
we have political
нестабильность.
Oh, so it's the
instability.
boomer versus the.
Полный хаос.
Complete chaos. Hope.
Политическая
Oh, that's what's happening today.
нестабильность.
That guy's teeth are really bad.
Eating rocks and shoes.
Oh, look. Because of him, we have capitalism.
За Горбачева!
Oh. I don't think you hailing your president or prime minister.
With pizza?
Like, you don't see anybody American going, hail Biden.
Dude, this is Pizza Hut right here. It's all in.
Okay, for one, Gorbachev would have cleared out that whole goddamn Pizza Hut. No one would have been in there.
No,
You
that
have
was
a Pizza Hut built in his
Oh,
fucking
that was the
palace.
People's Hut.
Yeah, that was paid actors.
I know.
The People's
but
Hut.
the real one
You
would
seen
have
like
been.
in Iran they have Pizza Hat.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They can't get the license for Pizza Hut.
they have just knockoff restaurants.
Pizza Hat.
Have you guys heard the story where Putin stole a Super Bowl ring?
I did hear the story where he just took somebody's ring and walked off with
It was the Patriots owner.
Yeah,
The Patriots owner was like in Russia for something.
he showed it to him. He
And
took it off.
He showed it to a woman,
He's like-
and she was like, "You gotta show it to Putin." And then he shows it to Putin. He's like, "You could kill somebody with that thing." Or no, Putin said, "I could kill somebody with this."
He let him. He's like, let him try it on. He's like, put it on. Like
Yeah,
you
he said, "I could kill somebody with this." He said, "You could kill somebody without it." And he like held his hand out to get his ring back, and he put it in his pocket and walked away.
He probably thought he gifted it to him.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do though?
He didn't. Well, that Putin said, I thought he gifted it to me, and then the other guy was like, "No, I clearly asked for it back, right to his face." and still to this day, he still has the ring. And
Putin was like, "I ain't giving this back."
No, and the White House told him it's in your best interest to present that as a ring, as a gift.
Right.
Because he went to the White House, he like tried to get Bush to get it back from him, and they were like, and he was like, "Are you kidding me?" Blah blah blah, and they were like, "It is within your best interest." Like they repeated themselves, like there's no way around this.
Gift it.
And then he sent out a message that said that for the. With much respect to the Russian people, I present a ring or present this gift.
You tell me the NFL owner gave gifts to a president of Russia?
That's how it went down in the end.
We should cancel him.
We should cancel his ass.
They were going to assassinate his fucking...
Oh, it doesn't help that he was going to a tug and... What is it?
Rub and tug.
Rub and tug in Miami.
And why not?
I'm sorry, but
people got demons they got to get out, Chris.
Are you saying are you looking down on people that pay for a rub and tug?
I'm saying that if I'm an 80-year-old billionaire, why am I flying to Miami to get my dick pulled off?
Why wouldn't you pay for it?
You get some exotic Latina down there?
You're saying you would rather him flex his big old powerful patriot muscles and get it for free?
Why,
patriot muscles?
Why is a rich dude going to Miami to get pulled off by a 50-year-old Asian woman?
Why not? That's a flex. That's money.
He's just spending his money.
They buy a gas station chicken. So it's okay. I understand your confusion.
Well, he's going to stay in New England and have some bitch with clam chowder tug him off?
Oh, yeah.
He'll have like a Giselle tier woman come to him.
So you'd rather him not... You'd rather him not... Oh, you're saying...
Underage girl.
No.
Oh, yeah, the island got
he'll have a
closed.
supermodel come to him.
At least
the Epstein Island was closed at this time, Chris.
I mean, at least she was in 50s.
He'd be like Donald Trump. He'll have that one girl... What's her name? The porn star?
Tara Reid?
Oh,
no.
I know who.
Oh, that was Joe Biden.
Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, Stormy Daniels.
You could just have her come show up.
Well, you got to think also, too, like, you get some young, attractive woman to do it versus a 50-year-old Latina.
How young?
Like 20.
Okay.
Like, of age. Make it legal. I mean,
Okay.
Not
They know we're Epstein in this thing.
Not going to be a monster about it. But it's like, who's going to keep your secret more? Someone that does it as, like, a biz or some person you're like, hey.
Both are professionals.
No, the
You're not just hiring
professionals
like a Craigslist girl.
The professionals will fucking dox you in a heartbeat, baby.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Tinder.
That's capitalism.
You got to go to a nobody.
What do you buy?
You got to go to a high school.
No,
What?
See, he went to a nobody and got found out. That's all that happened. Because he was just trying to walk in pretending he's just another one of the
College
dudes.
girls won't dox you out at all.
Can't you just?
Rappers fuck them all the time.
Couldn't you just hire somebody to get on your private jet and go above the international airline and do whatever you want?
Oh, and screw them in the air?
How old, Chris?
Take him 12. Take him
I'm still
12.
saying over 18.
Fucking take him 12 miles out in the ocean.
Why you got to take him over the international limits?
Yeah, take him 12 miles out in the ocean.
It's not illegal. Well, technically, it's not illegal.
That makes the transaction legal.
Well, it's not illegal as long as he films it, right?
Wait, how does that work? International waterway prostitution.
Well, it's not
Well-
prostitution if you film it with the intent to sell.
I'm pretty sure the mafia owns the whole
Wait.
ability to go out there and work a business.
If I acquire $1 million on international waters, is that tax free?
It depends how it's paid. If it's cashed out to you,
You still got to claim it as an asset.
then you can just take it home and cash, put it on your bed, baby.
No, because the way the IRS and stuff works, they're going to say, how did you get that money?
They're going to make you, the casino will, because they're losing $1 million cash.
Well, yeah, the casino.
And so they're going to either, I don't know how that works. They're
No,
either going to report it
No, they pay you out and you're supposed to report it.
Dude, I
so
won-
you can pay taxes.
because they have to report
I won
it.
like $400 at the casino and never did anything on taxes.
You're saying $400 or $400,000?
$400.
Okay.
Man,
Because we've been wondering
400
how you're affording all these white North Face jackets.
Every time I go to the mountains, I buy one at the.
Every
outlets.
time?
Yeah, it's like $25 hoodie.
Yeah, how much of a collection do you have?
I have like 4.
I gotta catch up. I don't have one.
I don't have as many hoodies as Alex.
What are you talking about?
You're wearing an LL Bean one, right?
Yeah.
My brother got this for me for Christmas.
Yeah, LL Bean's just as
everything
nice.
is a gift for me.
Well,
LL Bean's just as nice.
Ask Alex how many hoodies he has.
How many hoodies do you have, Alex?
Enough.
Where do you hang them all? Do you fold them or do you hang in them?
I have them in the closet hanging up.
Hanging them. Okay.
Actually, I kind of fold most of them because the hanger, you leave dents on the.
Do you have your own closet in like a different room?
Yeah.
See,
I have 4 closets.
Well,
There you
it's a family of 2
he doesn't
in
have
a
a
house
wall-
for 3
Look,
or
he doesn't
a
have a-
house with 6, 7 people.
he's got a walk-in room for his closet.
He has a walk-in. Oh, he has an office.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like a walk-in.
It's his second bedroom.
Where my 4 guitars hang up.
Yeah.
It's his dojo,
Nothing wrong with that.
and I have a garage.
Your garage is pretty sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Your garage is so big that you're building a house off of it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm building an apartment inside of it
Sweet.
in the future. I'm a bit bougie.
An
Are
apartment.
you gonna like rent that apartment out?
No.
You put it on Airbnb.
Dude,
can make money.
I've been thinking about
You can make
Airbnb
money.
and some stuff,
You
man.
can make money.
But it's like a place where
Loft garage.
our guests
Weekends only.
our guests could stay up there for the weekend, instead of staying in the house.
You just go in there and you're like, I got shit to work
I
on.
like
Y'all
that.
shut the fuck up.
Stay in the garage.
Or if we were to celebrate Thanksgiving over there, we'd celebrate it in that place.
You'd celebrate it in the garage.
Yeah, and upstairs. But hey, Airbnb, I have been thinking about it.
Yeah.
Buying like a little plot of land and building like a little Hobbit, kind of like what the
There you
local
go.
guy
There
did
you
here.
go.
But
There
doing
you
it,
go.
doing it legit.
Mr. Morgan.
What do you mean legit?
He didn't do it legit. I'm sorry. He just built a circular door on the front of a fucking house. It's not a Hobbit house. It's not a Hobbit house.
What does it have?
Are you
dirt?
gatekeeping him from
No,
Lord of the Rings?
my neighbor is the one who.
Are you shire shaming this guy?
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Shire
We'll call it that.
Shire shame.
I'm not like keeping up with him, but he didn't do it like a real Hobbit house. The real Hobbit house,
That
you
door
dig
probably
in,
took all day to make.
you dig it into a hillside.
Yeah, and you make the roof out of moss.
You build a structure and then you put rubber lining over the whole thing
So you
and
just-
French drain 3 sides and then bury the
So
shit.
you're just building a basement,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's a bunker, but above ground
Yeah.
bunker.
yeah.
fancy bunker.
So it's just like this. What we're in right now is a Hobbit hole.
Yeah,
Well, so his hobbit hole's not a hobbit hole.
No.
because it's all above ground, right?
It's all above ground. I think he pushed some dirt on the sides, but it's all above ground. It's a cheap version of it. I would go pretty far, and you could actually mow the grass on the roof.
You go over there and tell him that that's a cheap version and see what he's like. Get there. You make him real mad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the hobbit hole here.
So I've been into it. I told myself if I build this house and I do it and I don't have to get anyone involved, like I don't have to call someone and be like, okay, I fucked up. I need you to help me. Then I'm going to possibly think about doing some Airbnbs in the future.
It's $164 a night.
Yeah, that's about average. It can go
Jesus
anywhere from
Christ.
$150 to $210 for a pretty nice,
What
niche
location
Airbnb.
though? What location? You just gonna
I'm
be around
thinking-
here?
no,
or you gonna,
I
like,
think-
go to the mountains.
I think I'm going to go to West Virginia.
That's a
Wait, you're gonna do an Airbnb in West Virginia?
You would-
Bring the people to me.
That's hell of a.
you would regret that.
future
No,
market.
no, I've been keeping up with some people that do Airbnb. This one girl has like 5 or 6 properties. She said her first 2, she did it in very heavily populated
No,
areas.
no,
and now
I'm-
she wants to do stuff out in less populated areas.
Okay, so you would have a house, an Airbnb in West Virginia? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Do you think the whole state of West Virginia is like rural?
No. I'm just saying
Maybe
you're going to have to build it in West Virginia, so
Yeah.
you're going to have to either travel.
I have family there.
I know, but you're going to be like in West Virginia for. Okay.
do it near the.
But then what happens when you come back and you live here and somebody fucks up your house? You got to drive 6 hours,
What you do is you have a caretaker.
so you pay them.
You pay them a little bit of money. They go out. They'll wash stuff, change out the linens, put some fresh flowers,
Until they're
have
the
some
ones,
local
like,
food
Rubbing
there.
their ass in your sheets and stuff.
If that's what happens, then that's just an unfortunate.
That's a guarantee. That's
Got to get a
gonna
new
happen.
caretaker.
I'm not gonna
Just a
pay the.
leather face.
I'm not gonna pay the caretaker crumbs.
That's
She's
not
just
a
like-
hobbit hole to you.
That's not a
They
hobbit
just
hole.
live in a house.
Not a
Yeah.
hobbit hole. Show that to Thomas. That's not a fucking hobbit house at all.
Let me see.
That's.
It's cool.
What'd you show him? Did you show him the same thing?
What about the interior?
The interior's cool. I mean, if I want to build a house and make the inside like a Hobbit set, that's not. That's faking it. Let's be honest. That's not. The outside looks like a square house, but the inside looks like has circular holes and stuff for doorways.
I
It's-
get it. It's the theme of the house.
The door's functional. The little circle
Yeah.
door.
It's more of a Hobbit house than mine.
Yeah. You're right. He's gonna attract people. I wonder how well he's doing.
Well, he doesn't own the Hobbit hole. He built it for somebody.
No, I know. We don't speak his name, but I know that he built the place for him, and
We don't
someone
speak
else.
his name.
Oh, we can speak his name.
Yeah, you don't want to invoke his name
He
because
hasn't
you're going to go
pissed
do
me
it better, right? You're
He
gonna-
only pissed me off because he was like, "Fuck everybody.
If I talk-
I'm better than everybody."
And if
You're
I saw-
basically right. In
If
a
I saw him in
nutshell.
real life, I would. I think you can meet him over at the haircut place off
You
152.
can meet him at
Oh,
Bobby's.
yeah.
You know that?
No, you go there.
No, but my mom does, and she said.
I thought you went to Lane Street haircut place.
Lane Street,
What?
Main Street.
Main Street.
Main Street.
There's a
barbershop.
haircut place?
Oh, in China Grove.
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to get my haircut there.
that's not the place you're talking
Till
about.
something happened.
152.
Until they went pro Trump there.
What happened that you don't get your haircut there no more?
I just
They put pro-Trump flags.
I haven't got a haircut in 2 years, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
just,
they
like,
took the
rolling.
newspaper off the window.
You haven't
vote
got a
for
haircut in
Trump?
2 years?
Better get
That's
the
as
fuck
long as
out
it
of here.
is?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be longer?
No,
It takes a long time to grow hair out.
Curly hair.
Well,
It's a bitch.
I'm getting pretty into the idea of doing some Airbnb.
I think you should start one up near the Mothman, West Virginia.
That's Ohio.
I thought it was West Virginia.
Maybe it is. I think it might be Huntersville. You might be right. Huntersville, West Virginia.
I mean, you could really just get one in Hickory and not have to drive so far away.
What's Hickory has that West Virginia
Yeah,
doesn't?
but you don't know what, dude. Land
I mean,
in
I'm
West
not-
Virginia is dirt cheap because
It is.
all the addiction and shit. People losing their land. I just want to come in and scoop some cheap land up.
I think
It
you
is.
just do that and not
It
worry
is.
about the Airbnb.
I'm
No, you gotta have a return on the investment.
Well, you got to scoop the land and sell it in 20 years when it's gentrified.
yeah. I'm only saying this as like not like I'm not telling you not to do it. It's just like a hey, here's like something to think about.
I'm gonna turn a potato cellar into an Airbnb.
Yeah, and that's fine. You can
call
probably
it a
do that all
hobbit
day.
hole.
It's just if you have to go up there once a week, once a month, like how you have to like start thinking about this. What is my travel time going to be?
Oh, I'm gonna go up
To
there
build
and stay in
it
a tent
Yeah, but
until
like
it's done.
when it's done, then it's like I don't know.
I've seen them videos.
Because I know it's one of those things. It's like if you have to drive an hour somewhere, it's like man, this is like sucks.
I don't mind driving.
Wait, because this is doesn't your family have a mountain house?
Yeah,
So you would know.
I'm just saying.
Wait, do you Airbnb that place?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
I will camp out.
It gets old driving the same like 1 or 2 hour route.
It's my dream, not yours.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
We all
I'm
have
not
the same
saying.
24 hours in a day.
I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm
Twice
just
a
saying.
day, the clock's the
I'm
same.
just saying if that's what you want to do and you don't mind the drive, go for it. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of saying it like the driving and the commuting would get old eventually.
My family.
But if you're cool with get a helicopter, get a pilot's license.
You
Yeah,
use
just
Airbnb to fund a helicopter.
Yeah.
Now, do
There
you
you go.
think
Get an LLC, get a business loan, buy a helicopter, just go and
You
broke,
crash it right the fucking
bankrupt my LLC. It doesn't affect my personal stuff. I'm good.
There you go. There you go. You can put a helipad on top of your garage.
So
They could probably hold
mountain.
it.
Hold it, I think.
my grandmother.
Power line next to it.
That's right.
Yeah.
You just got to put those little red balls on the power lines.
So my grandmother's dead now, but her side, her brother still owns the family farm. Well, he's getting dementia now.
wait, do you get a piece of that?
What dimension
No.
is it going in? The
The
fourth or fifth?
crazy dimension.
Who's the farm go to?
Chaos dimension.
So the farm is probably going to go to his wife, but I want to proposition them to buy it.
What if I go in there and snake his wife?
Yo, Chris. All right.
What are you snaking? What?
You gonna pipe his wife?
I'm just saying, if he dies and he goes to his wife, what if I went in there and snaked it?
You got them luscious locks, you'll enter.
There you go.
Get 'em.
Chris is like the fucking Ozarks. Have you guys seen the Ozarks where the young
what's
guys
that?
with the old lady?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
really?
saying.
What happens with that? What happens with that?
What if I went and steal Tyler's?
Well, he gets killed. He gets a bullet through his head.
Does he?
No,
Man,
I
that's
haven't
a
seen that
spoiler.
part of the season. Yep,
Whoops.
Yeah.
it's further than I've been.
Well, Chris is
You're
gonna
gonna
be.
snake that?
Chris is gonna snake a fucking cougar.
He's gonna be a fucking land baron.
I'm just saying. What if
I'm
I
telling
take?
you, you
what
don't
if-
want to snake this cougar.
What if I
bud.
take your poppy fields?
Well, we'll have to work out a
And then he
deal.
starts building an Airbnb on it to beat
Yep,
you up.
Me and you-
I just took
He
your
built a
dream
real
away.
Hobbit house.
Me
on
and
it.
you are going to be business partners, buddy. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to give
Oh, yeah.
me.
It commissions you, and you become the caretaker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're wiping your ass on the
Yeah,
sheet.
he's like, I'll show you, motherfuckers.
Would you build an above ground shack with a circle door?
Yeah. Here's your local coffee.
It's like my hopes and dreams. They've been thwarted by Chris. He lives my life.
I think what I would do, if I could get my hands on it, I would just do some really simple, what are those little fucking, you can get tents, glamping.
Oh yeah, glamping.
I would just get a couple high-end tents out there and charge, $200 a night.
Yeah, once they get the power pole up there, it doesn't fucking matter.
There's a power
legit.
pole there.
Yeah, once you get working power, you can hook all your shit up in the tent.
Does your
I'm gonna trench it, hook it up myself, all fucking shady.
No, I'm just saying, like, all you need is power.
Dude, they have a well. It's a can, a metal can this tall. You put it in this tiny little hole in the ground, put it in there, and you chain it down, and then you can hear it. It goes kaplunk, and then you pull it back up.
And that's your water?
You pull this thing at the top over a bucket, and that's the water, and it's always red, so you don't drink it. But that's how they always got like water. They have plumbing now, but I remember as a kid,
Why is it red?
because that's
Rust?
what maybe. But normally when you don't use a well for a long
Scarlet Riot blood.
when you don't use a well for a long time, the water gets dirty.
Does it?
So they'd have to clean it out for multiple times until the water goes clear. But that I remember as a kid, that's how they would get water in the house at Christmas time. So it's a pretty cool place.
Are you
festive.
do they consider you guys city slickers for
No.
leaving?
No. I think I get a pass because of I built the garage and we own a little bit of property and I've done something in my family. A
Wait.
lot of my family hasn't done much.
Oh, your garage down here.
Yeah.
It's
I kind of get a pass because my grandpa's like, that grandson, he's going places.
nice.
He's going places.
So when you build this, would you give us like a discounted rate?
Yeah.
I
You got to
mean-
stay there for free, man.
I was about to say. I mean,
Yeah.
That's recorded. I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah, hold me to it. What do you
I'll
need?
look at
2 nights? I'm not gonna fucking a week. I'll even give you a week. Fuck it. Tiny little thing.
Yeah. So what's there to do around there?
Sit in the grass.
I can go do some.
No, I'm just like
gold
legit. Like,
mine.
what's attractions? Is there like skiing?
Can I go-
It's West Virginia.
Can I gold mine?
Go mine.
You could go down. There's actually
Like,
a
I'm legitimately just like curious. I'm just
New
asking.
River. There's the New River.
Okay, that's in Virginia.
Well, it goes. I think it spans multiple.
I've been to the Virginia side.
You could go to an abandoned railroad tunnel. It's
That's
right
cool.
down the road.
That's
you can
good for
walk through it.
influencers.
Oh yeah, you got to rebrand that. Be like haunted. Mm-hmm.
I'll put a sign up and nail it. It says haunted.
And
Whatever.
then put
Just
Zach
for you.
Bagans was here.
Well,
Zach Baggins.
we'll just say what is that?
Haunted.
Famed.
Yeah, you could have
ghost historian.
you could have haunted tours at night
Jack
up there.
Baggins.
That's a big draw.
There's not much to do, man. There's not much to
It's
do.
more just sit and chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a place where you would have to go and kind of put your phone down.
How close
type of
is it
thing.
to DC?
I don't know. No,
Well, you
4,
got
3
January
hours.
6th all over
I
again.
think 3
I'm
hours.
just
You plotting and planning, you scheming.
No, you
gonna
gotta-
snake the president.
You got to get
You
closer
might
to
be
the.
2 or 3 hours
I'm saying
away.
you got to get close to that border for that legal weed.
I think Virginia's going legal.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know, cops,
Virginia
cops are going to camp at
is
85 so
legal.
hard.
it's decriminalized. I know that for sure.
I'm talking about,
I think
like-
it is legal in Virginia though.
Can you imagine though when they have legal
so.
stores and the cops are just camping 85 waiting for people? Helicopters are following North Carolina.
Well, they
license
pulling
plates.
over every car.
It's like searching for fireworks, but it's weed.
Dude, you
Well,
go
they
to
do the same thing for dry counties and wet counties.
Yeah.
no. I'm
Oh,
saying-
no, okay.
No.
Just fucking brush that side. The firework analogy works, not the alcohol one. Fuck me. That's payback for last week, I guess.
Why are you yelling? Oh
No,
man.
but I'm saying like you go to Virginia and it's like land speed monitored by air.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
And I do kind of look.
You look up and you're like,
Got a drone above your car.
When I read that, my initial thought was, how are they going to get me in an airplane?
That's
Like they
true.
can't come down and like arrest me.
They
From
got a giant magnet. They'll pick you up.
What an expensive experiment to have a fucking aircraft up there just finding fast vehicles. That's so much money
That'd be an
to
awesome
just
job.
catch fast vehicles. A state trooper can do a better job for way less money.
You know, just tag a random car to say they were speeding.
It would be cool to be that pilot. Like, this is my job.
They'd be better off just flying a
Speed.
drone.
I had to fuck over my
It's a good
neighbors.
little drone.
Well, you guys are staying for free in my Airbnb.
All right, cool.
Hold me to it.
I'll just sell my free stay.
You sell it.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm coming here
Well,
this
free is
weekend.
free. It's not
And,
like
and then I'll just have someone else go in my stead.
Oh yeah, you book it for someone else,
Yeah.
but you charge the person you book
Yeah,
it for.
oh, yeah.
Caretaker,
I
you're
said,
gonna-
boys, we got 3 weeks at his Airbnb. We get together.
Yeah.
We sell the 3-week block.
Yeah,
we
that's it.
sublet his free
Yeah, we sub
Airbnb.
but you're gonna have to also
time
sweet
share
talk
it
the
out.
caretaker. You're gonna have to sweet talk the
Oh, okay.
caretaker because they're gonna keep tabs on the place. So then you're gonna have
Okay.
to get to know them.
They'll mysteriously die.
It's just some old pappy type guy. He's like, "Arr, make your pancakes, right?"
I give him like fresh food.
Oh yeah,
Fresh food.
yeah. It's like farm. It's like fresh eggs and bread.
They say it's like 2 weeks to get food there, right?
Yes.
Bring 'em a bundle
yeah,
of
it's
tobacco.
basically like
Ukraine.
they listen to polka music and
That's Ukraine.
yeah, live in a hut. Yeah.
Here's my gift of water and tobacco.
Oh my god.
Oh well, like, where are we at? Where are we
Yeah,
at?
We're good.
We're doing good.
We're good. We did it.
We did it, boys. What is this, like episode 107?
I lost count.
Fuck.
Like 104.
We're doing it,
105.
baby.
Yeah, bro.
We're
It's
still
crazy.
going.
Can you think about it? If like one of us died,
Done.
be able to show our family, be like, look, here's like 100 hours of this bastard talking.
It's a lot
They'll
of
be
hours.
like, I can't believe he said that.
It's just a bunch of just nonsense.
They're like, I didn't know this side of him.
For real. At least they get to see you for a little bit. It's cataloged.
yeah.
It's-
If I
it's-
die, I know what my wife will be listening to forever.
What's
My
that?
voice saying
Oh.
inappropriate things.
She's like, well, who is this freaking window guy?
Oh yeah.
she
She's-
knows.
Well, he'll be there too and be like, I don't know who that window guy is. Trust me, he's going to
He's crazy, man.
tell you like a week. He's going to
Oh, he'll move
He's-
in.
he's gonna
apologize.
try to.
He's
Yeah.
gonna
Not
take
saying
the
she
safety
would.
locks off those windows, and
But he tried to. He'll be like,
He said, "Why do you think he's a window expert?"
it's just funny.
he's got one.
It's funny.
you
It's
guys,
just the thought of someone.
Thomas acts like he can dismantle windows, put them back together.
It's just the thought of Mr. Steal Your Girl as a window man.
Because that one time you
He's not
asked
a window. He's like a concrete man.
there was one time you asked me about a window layout or
He
something.
could, yeah.
One
he was
time.
doing the beams above the windows.
Yes, there's-
now he's
that's
like,
why.
now he's a window expert.
Yes, and it's just funny.
Wait, you tell me all he is a concrete man?
Yeah.
Yeah, the concrete.
He's a civil engineer.
Oh, well, that's way bigger than a concrete man.
Yeah,
Concrete
well-
man's a man that doesn't even finish high school.
Yeah, but he does. He works for Wayne Brothers. Or sorry, that's a concrete.
yeah. You didn't say who he was.
That
but
ruins
I
my
don't think we've ever said his
He
name.
doesn't
on here.
anymore. Yeah.
I like the windows.
yeah, you're safe there.
Windows is way better.
Where's he work at now?
I don't know.
A lot of the people left Wayne Brothers. A couple of their.
Yeah, because they're assholes.
Moving
man.
on up, baby. Temporary. Life is on the temporary, you know?
Start your own outfit.
Can't work for NASCAR forever. I got to do a different thing. You know?
NASCAR's pretty cool.
Nah, fuck NASCAR.
Competitiveness is not cool.
I did the cool stuff. It got old.
Okay.
It's cool to look outside in.
Okay.
It's cool to look from the outside in and be
Yeah.
like,
Got a
"Whoa,
certain
that's
skill
cool."
set
And
up
then
there.
you get in there and you're a fucking slave, and you're like, "I'm working a salary job.
You're lucky to be here.
I'm working 16
Should be your
16 hours a
privilege to work
day."
there.
That's most anybody. When
Did
you
you
go
get
to work.
any-
Do you work 16 hours a day?
No, not a
Sometimes.
day.
He's a
no.
father. He does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
get
like-
my job don't quit when I get home.
Yeah, I gotta go do some fucking deliver some food on my off time.
I don't do that.
I don't work
Gas
enough.
prices. With
I don't
these-
work enough.
No.
With these gas prices?
Nah, can't do it with these gas prices.
Oh, that is interesting. Do they give you a cut? Like, does the increase on the
don't
Uber
know.
Eats go up?
I saw a headline that Uber Eats is giving or not Uber Eats, Uber, the people,
Uber sex.
just Uber is giving they're doing a gas surcharge now. I
But
don't,
fuck all the Uber Eats drivers.
well, I don't know if that's like just Uber making more money,
Yeah.
or if they're passing it on to the drivers.
this gas fee does not go to the driver.
Yeah,
This
Yeah.
is not a
because
tip.
they take a percentage of that as well.
This
Like they're
delivery-
capitalizing off of
This
this.
delivery fee is not a tip. Please tip your drivers.
Yeah, I don't.
That can't be
I
good
don't
for
know.
the company. It's definitely got to be lowering their worker force right now, the gas prices.
It has to be.
And how can you closer to the moment where somebody's like, I'll have a double cheeseburger, and it's like $19.99. There's got to be a point where people's like, F
I'm not paying
this.
$20 for McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like get a combo from McDonald's for $20. Nah, that's not worth it. Not at all.
Well, Chris, what do you got for everybody?
I have a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Get your pinchers out.
Alex is the only one wearing green.
He is.
All right.
There you go.
Fuck you, Chris. What you got for everybody, Thomas?
Yeah, have a good St. Patrick's Day.
I will say I walked into Thomas's house and I could hear him taking a shower. And I was like, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back outside and sit.
At least you didn't come into the shower.
Every door was open to the shower. Like I could hear water splashing, and I was like, I'm gonna go back out and sit on
you
the
don't
porch.
leave your bathroom door open?
I was like, hey, man.
I'll leave it shut so I hear it open when someone comes in.
I called out. And
I always make it where someone's going to break in. I know how to fight. Like I already got my I'm gonna shake them when I'm in the shower.
I didn't want it to turn into like a stepbrother on stepbrother
Yeah, I
thing
got
on
you.
Pornhub. Like,
got you.
I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna
You
go
watched
out.
that?
I'm gonna go outside. They're there. They're there.
Well, they are.
They're there.
Yes.
But I
Steamy.
think you were safe to sit on the couch facing the TV.
I know. I just didn't want them to come out.
Like the balls on
swinging.
Thomas to come out swinging all
Yeah.
the way to the couch behind you.
No.
I called out to him, and then I didn't get an answer. So I was like, I'm not yelling when he turns that water off. Like, hey, I'm here.
Well, I left the door open just so you would know I'm home.
He was hoping for a stepbrother on stepbrother thing.
You know, my bathroom door, my bedroom door, they were both open. The lights were on.
Oh Jesus. Oh, lucky
Oh,
weird
man.
seeing you
Oh, look,
here
I just happened to be still taking a shower.
with his cock in his hand whacking off. Sorry. How are you, Alex? What do you got for everybody?
Chris said what I was going to say, so
What? Oh, my bad.
let's piggyback what he said. We're green Thursday. We're getting fucking pinched.
Thursday. You did add to it.
Yeah.
Thursday.
there you go. I didn't know
Now
the
we
date
have
still.
the date.
It's on
Day.
Thursday.
Big
Thursday.
brain.
Always add the meaningful stuff on
Yeah.
the meat to the bones.
Yeah.
There
That's
you
my
go.
job, right?
You're the intellectual one of the group.
Yep,
I don't
there you
know
go.
about that.
Big brain move.
Yeah. I just copy everybody else.
Oh, your Reddit
You
page?
copy Chris?
I copy everybody.
He's the best movie reviewer I know.
That's a compliment.
You should make a YouTube channel.
You gonna
just
take that
doing
compliment?
You really should make a YouTube channel where you review movies without watching
I've never
them.
seen this, but I'll review it.
That would actually be awesome.
It's almost like a guess.
I watch every trailer that came out,
That's it,
and then I just
dude.
tell you the fucking movie.
I'm the non. Hey, welcome to the non-view viewer.
Oh,
non-view reviewer.
you should yeah, and you should predict what the movie's going to be about before it
Yeah.
comes out in theaters.
Yeah.
You just talk about plot points that don't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make your own movies
Yeah.
up.
I think this movie might be okay. Or this movie's gonna be trash.
It's going to be 7 out of 10.
IGN already gave Halo 7 out of 10 first episode.
Oh yeah, when does that
No,
come
they
out?
got paid.
Pretty soon. Well, everyone's saying it's too low. There's a meme thing where IGN gives 7s to everything.
Okay,
They
good.
don't
For a
like-
while there, they just gave 7.
Now they're feeling Sony.
But everybody said it's
Yeah.
too low, though. Everybody said it should deserve a higher
They're
score.
saying it's just like a fallback number. IGN always gives everything. IGN gives it 7.
Yeah. If they don't know, they just give it a 7.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will look great and it'll have a good storyline, but like everybody at this table thinks Master Chief should be the main character.
Yes.
And
Yeah, it's Halo.
yeah, that's
It li-
what.
Okay, it should at least be like a split between Chief and Cortana. It should
yeah.
at least
and
be.
Cortana doesn't even look that good.
They should at least be both of them as like the centered main characters.
Yeah.
Like it should be them.
Yeah, I want to see him go through the excruciating pain of becoming Master Chief. I want to see him battle. I want to see him do dark things. I
What
want
was the
to.
thing I saw? It was the conservative viewpoint of Master Chief is a child that's abducted at a very young age and forced to work for the government
Yeah, I want to see
to be
that.
specially trained.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I'm
does
sure
psyops for the government.
I guarantee you we have people right now at Area 51 dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
Just like the Witchers, you just get taken as a kid. And
Are you really gonna blame the government for taking the potential savior? If there's like a invasion happening.
Somebody would.
They have rights, Chris.
Oh, okay.
Not me. I don't.
The needs
If
of the
it-
many, something needs of the few.
Yeah. Like
Would
if,
you? Yeah,
if
kill
you're gonna save
one.
the Earth, and fuck it.
Kill one to save a million.
and
Oh, yeah,
Hitler,
there are
Hitler said the same thing, I think.
Yeah.
Kill one to save a million.
It's like the
Kill a few to save a.
it's like that train car thing. It's like, are you gonna let it run over one person, or are you gonna pull the lever and it
Yeah,
runs,
it's a
or
trolley problem.
are you gonna let it run over 5 people, or you pull the lever and it runs over one?
Yeah, I think we did the same with the Japs.
What?
We nuked them.
I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore.
I can't say Japs.
No.
Japs is a bad word.
Apparently.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
You
It's
didn't say.
slang. It's a slur.
Oh, you
like
didn't.
Well, we
Eskimo.
bombed the fuck out of the Japs.
Yes, we did.
You didn't say it in a
Twice.
derogatory way, though.
And you know they knew it was coming.
Can you imagine the guy flying the plane away from that explosion?
Fuck these Japs, baby.
We dropped flyers, and they're like, no, they don't have to.
Well, yeah, you knew he was like, I hope we can get far enough
The
away.
fucking plane just like
shaking.
it's like it's just bright. It's just like
He puts his goggles on.
It's just like it's just
The guy flying away, just like he just flying the plane away as
That's
the bomb
like-
No,
dropping.
that's Truman. That's Truman signing saying drop the bomb. It's
Yeah,
like
he's signing
they're like
the
Mr.
paper.
President, what do we do?
He's looking in the
He's
rearview
like
mirror.
drop them.
Dude, that's 40 years off my life expectancy.
Yeah. It's just white light. It's like, or like this. Sorry.
Well, apparently, people watching the testing, you really could see skeletons.
Yeah.
Oh, see-through people because
Yeah.
the light. Have you ever shined a light through your hand?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, your
like-
skin's translucent.
Yeah.
have you ever read about the testing?
They held it in a bunker and just watched it.
We just had like thousands of troops stand there
Yeah.
and watch it
Yeah.
Like on the ships and
And
shit.
in most
on
of
the
those-
shore.
in the desert.
Yeah, they were in trenches and stuff. They have them
Yeah.
put on like goggles. and
Welding
they make
goggles
them,
and just
They
watch
make them
it.
like stand
And
up.
there's not many eyewitness accounts because most of them are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. They'd get they stood up, and then some guy was like,
Where's the trigger?
He went to heaven.
And then it went to heaven.
"Yep."
Well, thanks for listening to TACT Lab, everybody. You know, if you want to, you can catch us on YouTube. You can give us a like, comment, subscribe.
Splish splash.
Splish Splash. Yeah, you can check us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. We need to, boost them numbers up. And if you like us, leave us a comment, all that stuff. If you want to get more intimate, you can email us at tactlabpod@gmail.com. That's TACTLABPOD at
Whole
gmail.com.
pics.
And send whatever you want to do. Send us a care package. We'll shout you out. We'll talk to you. We can have you on the show. We won't care.
I got a couple people that want to be on the show.
All right,
Maybe we'll do it.
let's do it.
As long as it's not the thief.
With 2 L's.
Goodbye.
What?
Nothing.
Is it Lloyd?
No.
Oh, a thief with 2 L's.
Oh.
All the other things.
Oh shit.